The following is a presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live. It's time for the Chieftains. On your new home for Tonganoxie High School athletics, Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by It's time for the Chieftains, right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's basketball doubleheader on Tonganoxie Sports Live, and it's presented by Kansas Insurance. At Kansas Insurance, you'll find personalized coverage designed for you. As an agency, they believe in taking time to issue personal care and attention to each individual client. See how they can help you protect what matters most. Call 913-369-6600. We are live here at Tonganoxie High School on this Tuesday evening. Dylan Funk alongside the old broadcast partner Dennis Drennan. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. We've got a nice basketball doubleheader on the way between the Heritage Christian Academy Chargers and your Tonganoxie Chieftains. Ladies will get the first game tip-off just about a minute away, actually. Everything's kind of been running so fast here. Kind of lose track of time, yeah.
The Lady Chieftains coming off of a win against Bishop Ward in their last game of the Tongi tournament.
Yep, this week, fresh off first week out of the Tongi Invitational tournament. Tonganoxie went into that tournament after the first two games forward a 6-game losing streak, so had a little bit of a rough stretch down there. Like Tonganoxie doing law enforcement appreciation night. We can talk more about that a little bit later, but we're approaching starting lineups here, so let's talk a little bit more about this game. Again, like I said, Lady Chieftains, they beat Bishop Ward Saturday morning at 10 in the West Gym, and they took 7th place in the Invitational Basketball Tournament on the girls' side, ending that 6-game losing streak, and looking to continue that tonight against the Chargers, who a team kind of historically within the past couple of years has not been very good, but this year they come in 6-4 right now. However, the level of competition that they play is also not very great as well, so it's kind of a toss-up game here. You know, it's like a box of chocolates, partner. We're not really going to know what we're going to get, so it's going to be interesting, but we're going to kick down to John Tolfson, RPA announcer, for starting lineups.
Heritage Christian Academy, the Kansas State High School Activities Association and Tonganoxie High School encourage you to make good sportsmanship a priority at all times. Winning is for a day, sportsmanship is for a lifetime. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. From Heritage Christian, number 11, the 5'11" sophomore, Kaylin Ferguson. From Tonganoxie, number 2, 5'9" senior, Caddy Baldock. From Heritage Christian, number 12, 5'9" sophomore, Haley Saku. From Tonganoxie, number 5, 5'7" senior, Emma Sunderland. For Heritage Christian, number 24, 5'8" junior, Allie Spray. 5'6" senior, Reagan Siva. For Heritage Christian, number 31, 5'8" senior, Emma Liebelt. For Tonganoxie, number 22, 5'6" senior, Cheyenne Aaron. For Heritage Christian, number 32, 5'7" sophomore, Hannah Shank. And for Tonganoxie, number 34, 5'7" sophomore, St. Isaacs. Head coaches for tonight's game, for Heritage Christian, Liz Cole, and for Tonganoxie, Mitch Loomis. Officials for this evening's game are Isaac Gardner, Monty McGinnis, and Kevin Richardson.
All right, just like that, we are ready to roll in game one of our doubleheader tonight. You've been watching the S&S Body pregame show since 1972. S&S has been the place to go to in Tonganoxie for auto body and repair work. Get your ride back in the game and learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193. Kind of a new but familiar starting five for the Lady Chieftains out there, with still missing Brooklyn Lang. She will not be suiting up tonight. However, she is on the bench with her team out last week when the Lady Chieftains played. I believe it was on Friday. Last time we saw them, Brooklyn Lang not with the team that night, but it appears to be back. She's in street clothes, so we will not see her tonight. So Baldock, Sunderland, Seba, Aaron, and Isaacs are your starting five for the Lady Chieftains. Ferguson, Zaku, Sprigg, Liebelt, and Schneck, the starting five for the visiting Chargers, and they win the opening tip, and we are underway here as Seba tries to poke that one away. And I know last time we saw these Lady Chieftains play here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, Reagan Seba definitely probably the player of the game, was getting it done on both ends of the court for Lady Chieftains, but especially on the defensive end, being very aggressive, causing a lot of steals and disrupting. At that time, it was Holton.
Yeah, she's the motor that makes this team go.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt about that. Looking to have some first, perhaps second team all-league mentions at the end of this year, but still a little bit more work to go before that is all listed out. And here she is driving. She's going to kick it last second to Sunderland. Sunderland kicking it back up top as Cheyenne Aaron will chase it down and giving it back to Seba, and she'll reset the offense. Already a minute into this one and still looking for our first points of the night. A good ball movement here by the Lady Chieftains. It's out to Aaron, the southpaw, who connects on the three.
That was nothing but net.
And that was the perfect offensive possession, the opening offensive possession for the Lady Chieftains here. Great ball movement, kicking it out to Aaron, wide open three, and she knew exactly what to do with it.
Got a blocking foul.
And that was Schneck driving to the rim. She's fouled, and they're going to go ahead and give it to Isaacs, her first, team's first. And the 5'7" sophomore will be at the line shooting free throws. Unable to connect on her first. Just behind first sight here, looking at this Charger team, they have one senior, one junior. The rest are freshmen and sophomore. So a very, very young squad here, fairly inexperienced as well, so definitely going to be
got a promising future.
Yeah, very promising future. That's something you see very commonly with these kind of teams, very similar to the Wamego girls team that we saw, that these Lady Chieftains saw in the first round of the tournament last week, with how great they are, and it's majority underclassmen, so very bright future. Baldock very aggressive underneath, kicking it to Seba, driving, hesitating. Lady Chieftains swinging it around the horn. This is Isaacs with it now and looking for Aaron and unable to handle it, and a turnover. So at that time, Lady Chieftains offense just going a little bit too fast there, a little out of control.
Yeah, no question about that.
Second with it, and taking the three, this is Ferguson, and off the back iron, no good. Chased down in the corner by Isaacs. Isaacs guarded by Ferguson, bringing it across, going to hand it off to Sunderland. She's looking to attack and kicking it out to Aaron. Now she'll dribble it around, back to Seba. Driving in on her defender, running floater, easy money for 20. And Reagan Seba has her first points of the night. And the Lady Chieftains have an early 5-1 lead as they look to build upon their win this past Saturday against Bishop Ward. Maybe create a little winning streak tonight. Second chance, no good there. Still fighting for it, and into the hands of Seba. And here she comes back the other way with the defenders behind, going to the rack and drawing the foul.
Being really aggressive, taking it right to three players.
And they're going to give it to number 31, Libelt. It's going to be her first. Team's first for the Chargers, and Reagan Seba will be at the line for a pair of free throws. Off the back iron on our first. Folks, don't forget about our Easy Relic highlight service that we have here at Tonganoxie Sports Live. If you want the latest clip or highlight of your favorite Chieftain, be sure to text THS to 816-406-0051 throughout any point of this contest. They'll send you about the last 30 to 45 seconds of our live stream here, send it right to your phone. You can save it to your video roll, your camera roll, whatever you wish. It's a nice little way to keep track of all the highlights of your favorite Chieftains through all their athletic seasons. And still second chance, no good, and Lady Chieftains able to track down the rebound. Been a very common issue that we've seen with Coach Loomis' squad throughout the year, kind of poor rebounding on the defensive end. Already given up a couple, or given the opportunity for second chance points, but Heritage Christian not able to capitalize as of yet. We're going to have our first substitution coming in. This is number 13, Gabrielle McVeigh, a 5'5 sophomore coming in for the Chargers. Isaacs with the top, kicking it to Seba. She's open. She'll pull the trigger and hit.
Yeah, they left her wide open.
Tonganoxie 2 of 2 from three-point range. Seba and Aaron each with one. And a 9-1 run to open up this contest. Ferguson driving the baseline, and Hattie going to be called with the blocking foul there. Just a little bit too tight. On the hip, it's going to be her first. Stuck at the halfway mark of the first quarter here. Into the corner, this is McVeigh right off the bench, feeling the pressure from Hattie, getting it away, and Seba just a little bit too much aggression there, trying to go for the steal, and instead kind of puts a shoulder right in the schnick and knocking her down to the court. And number 15, Victoria Anderson, checking in for Heritage Christian in the break. Chargers looking to get the offense here going. Have not found anything yet, and that's not going to help him. Oh, nearly a turnover. I say Seba's heel, she was trying to get that ball up to Sunderland, just caught the red paint of the baseline. So Heritage Christian will inbounds here. Lobbing it up inside to Ferguson, now back to McVeigh, taking the screen and the three, and short. Fought for underneath, and that's going to be the second foul on Sage Isaacs. So already a very short bench when healthy, so now you take away Brooklyn Lang, and now Sage Isaacs in foul trouble with two, so Sierra Ennis is going to have to come in for her. And Sage will be out here momentarily.
They got Sage for going over the back that time, so she obviously didn't block out.
Ferguson letting it fly and connecting. Long range three there for Kaylin Ferguson. Chieftains now looking to answer here, lobbing it over to Sunderland, looking for Baldock underneath. Defense too tight. You can tell it's where the Lady Chieftains want to go. Get it down to the paint to Baldock. Here's Seba driving, trying to get it down low to her, and last touch by Heritage Christian. It'll be Chieftain basketball.
Yeah, Heritage Christian is in a zone defense, and whenever that ball tries to go inside, they're really collapsing.
Faith Robbins checks in.
That's a nice play by Hetty there.
Easy 2 points for number 2. Lady Chieftains looking to finish their first quarter strong here. About 2:20 left to go. 11-4. Tonganoxie having the lead over Heritage Christian. Ferguson driving again, going up and under the basket and can't finish. But again, another rebound by the Chargers underneath. Still can't finish. Third chance blocked by Baldock. Who wants it? Out near the Tongi bench, and he'll stay down here with the Chargers.
Rebounds into the game for Heritage Christian.
Light Bell coming back in for the Chargers. Ferguson firing away from 3 again and connecting.
She's just been about all of their offense.
She's got 6 of the 7, so you are you are pretty spot on about that. And all 6 coming from 3-point range. Seba hesitation. Now Sunderland, and got a whistle and a foul call underneath as Baldock was trying to post up on Libel. They're going to go ahead and tag her with the fouls. That's going to be her second team foul for the Chargers. Lady Chieftains sitting with 4 team fouls at the moment. Easy look underneath for Baldock, but blocked, trying to go up again, and Ferguson again, the great defense and bringing down the rebound. Yep, Kaylin Ferguson here. She got her at the guard position, 5'11", sophomore, so definitely in girls basketball is pretty well on height, and considering she's a sophomore, she still has 2 more years to kind of grow before potentially playing on to the next level. You can definitely tell probably the best player out there for the Chargers. Meanwhile, best player out there for Tongi, showing off her skills, taking on the contact and finishing through the layup. Reagan Seba with 7, leads all scorers so far. Now under a minute left to play here. Tonganoxie 13, Heritage Christian 7 down underneath. Good job by Lady Chieftains shutting that back out. Ball forcing back outside. Anderson calling for it underneath. She finally gets it and is fouled, so she'll have to earn them at the free throw line. That was Sierra Ennis now underneath on defense.
Fouls on Ennis for first. Anderson at the line shooting 2.
Now the 5th team foul for Tonganoxie. Victoria Anderson at the line shooting 2 for the Chargers. Not able to connect on her first. Macy Lynn checking in for the first time in this contest for Tonganoxie. She'll bring out Emma Sunderland. And the second attempt, strong off the back iron, no good. So for 2 on that trip, and let's see what the Lady Chieftains like to do with it here. See if they try to hold on for the final shot. See but feeling out the defense, getting in the Baldock. Lynn near side open. Had it poked away momentarily. Baldock recovers under 5 seconds now. Gonna have to take the shot here. Macy Lynn for 3. Off target. Good second effort by Baldock, but not able to get it to fall, and that is how the first quarter ends. Second quarter action on the other side of this quick break. Tonganoxie 13, Heritage Christian Academy 7. We'll be right back right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
1866 Bar and Grill is Tongie's tastiest. Incredible selection, delicious preparation, and a beautifully designed space all make 1866 one of the area's premier eateries, delivering big city taste in a small town atmosphere. Satisfying sandwiches, sizzling steaks, the best burgers anywhere, and even lovely lemonade. See the full menu on Facebook at 1866 Bar and Grill or order now by calling 913-369-7007. Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com.
Back here at Tonganoxie High School, Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan here, bringing you tonight's coverage of the Tonganoxie basketball doubleheader between the Chieftains and the Chargers of Heritage Christian Academy. Girls playing right now. The Chieftains with the lead 13-7 at the moment. And then after this game concludes, about 15-20 minutes after, we will have the boys game as well. Our first doubleheader in a while here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. I've had a lot of COVID postponements, especially on the girls side, so we've had a lot of single game boys game, and all last week with the tournament, no doubleheaders all throughout that week, so it's been a while. So.
Yeah.
Siva
Nice
going
drive.
right by Ferguson, but can't quite finish.
Couldn't finish the finger roll.
Trying to drive right by. Great job getting penetration, driving. Just couldn't quite finish with the left hand. Don't see her miss too many of those from point-blank range. Getting it down underneath, and they're going to tag Cheyenne Aaron with the reach-in. And this is going to be the 16th foul on Tonganoxie. So one more. That'll put Heritage Christian Academy in the 1-and-1 bonus. And we are just now at the 7-minute mark. Looking for Ferguson down underneath, and too hot right through her hands. Here comes Siva pushing it back their way. Across the way to Aaron, driving right by her defender. Running floater, falls.
That's the way to attack the basket. Got her defender off her feet and went right by her.
Lady Chieftains now matching their largest lead of the game at 8. Right now, 15-7. Almost coming away with another steal. That was Emma Sunderland. Chargers now able to hold on to it, looking to capitalize. Ferguson driving.
Ferguson for 2.
8 points in the game for Kaylin Ferguson. 8 of the 9 points, matter of fact.
Offensive foul on who?
Well,
They must have got her for a moving screen.
yeah, I think she was kind of boxing out. Her opponent down underneath looked pretty good, but an official right there on top of it. So second foul on Baldock, and that was the 7th. So Heritage Christian now, they are in the bonus. Down in the corner and wide open, taking the 3 and connecting. This is Allie Sprague. Finally, somebody else other than Ferguson. Almost the exact same play right there. This time, no foul on Baldock called.
Yeah, textbook on how you break the press right there by Reagan Seba.
Reagan Seba leads all scorers with 9. Looking to eclipse double digits here before halftime. And now through the hands, trying to run it down. And a backcourt violation for the Chargers. They'll be Lady Chieftain basketball. Isaac's now back in the game for Tonganoxie. Lob inside.
Nice.
Look at that,
Oh.
but just can't quite finish.
Woo.
That easily would have been an easy relic play right there. Coach just can't help but crack a smile. Not sure if that was designed or not, but Sprague knocking down her second three now.
Sprague for 3.
So now back to a three-point contest. Isaac's a little bit out of her element here up top, being able to hand the ball off now as it finds its way to Seba here near side, dribbling up round to the top of the key, getting it to Aaron, poked away and corralling it. This is Schnake, and she's going to take it and lay it up, and it's a one-point game here. No. And it looked like when she had caught that ball, both her feet were on the Lady Chieftains side of the court, but still being called for the over and back. So costly turnover there for Tonganoxie, and the Chargers can take the lead here with the basket. Bounce pass to Schneck. She's guarded by Isaacs, driving baseline, not stepping on it. Out to Ferguson for 3. Can't get it to fall. Bat around underneath. Rebounded by Isaacs, who immediately gives it to Seba. Under 4 minutes left to play here in the first half. Isaacs had an opening, was driving and fouled on the way.
Fouls on Schenk, her first.
First foul for Schnake, the third team foul for the Chargers. And she's going to get checked out of the ball game, get some rest on the bench. Seba looking and finds her lob option to Isaac. She's going to try to drive and can't quite finish underneath. Right idea, but Sage Isaacs just couldn't quite finish when it got down to finishing the layup, and another whistle underneath. On Tonganoxie is going to be on Sunderland, so her first. Foul starting to pile up here for the Chieftains, and going to the free throw line for the 1-on-1 free throws is Anderson, and not able to knock down her first.
Like a lane violation.
Now, I'm not sure if it's because when she jumps, when she shoots the free throws,
Yeah.
because she goes over the free throw line, so if she misses, must be automatic. Lane violation. Not one you see very often. Baldock wrestling for that one, and a jump ball will be called, and it'll stay down here with Tonganoxie.
Good aggressiveness by Baldock there to get the jump ball.
Her and Sprague fighting for the basketball there. Pretty fortunate. I was kind of expecting a whistle to be called, but no whistle indeed. Here's one, though, as Sunderland goes underneath, and she is fouled on the way by Ferguson.
Yeah, she's going to shoot two.
Her first, team's 4. Sunderland at the line, shooting 2.
First foul for Ferguson. This is Emma Sunderland at the line, shooting 2 free throws as she buries her first one. Schnake coming in for the Chargers, and she will bring out Zaku.
Good rebound.
And good rebound by Baldock. Just takes a bad bounce off the back iron and out. The Chieftains had many of easy bunnies, easy layups down underneath and have missed. And just to think they could have made a couple of those would be more than a one-possession lead right now. Under 3 minutes left to play here in the second. Ferguson driving and rebounded underneath, and we're going to have a foul here. And give that to Cheyenne Aaron. It's going to be her second.
Yeah, Lady Chieftains not blocking out, and they're getting called for reaching in and going over the back.
Yep. And it's been a common issue we have seen with this team all year long, just not putting up great numbers as far as defensive rebounds. Meanwhile, Ennis will check back in for Tonganoxie, giving Hattie Baldock a breather, well deserved. Schneck knocks down both their free throws there. 5 points on the night for her, and we are tied up at 18. Swinging it around the horn. Another three-pointer for Aaron. A little bit too strong and off the mark. Rebounded. That was Leibelt. Ball out to Ferguson. Long. Said it was a three-pointer. I thought her foot was on the line, but it didn't fall anyways. But Charter's still going to get a second chance. Now, that's a Sprague. Again, too strong, and that time Sunderland doing a great job of boxing out Schneck on that. She runs down the rebound. 2 minutes left to go here in the second quarter, knotted up at 18. Seba, hesitation, getting by, and another whistle here. I guess they're going to call that on Seba. I guess they're going to say she kind of hooked around her defender on that drive.
Said she hooked her.
Stick around for the White Birch Properties Realty Executives halftime show after this first half concludes. Unfortunately, one thing I will miss from the tournament is our halftime stat sheets that we would typically get. Those were always nice, but still we'll provide you with some of our first half analysis, what the Lady Chieftains need to do better and what they need to keep doing if they want to come out victorious in this contest tonight, as Emma Sunderland gets on the score sheet tonight with her first basket underneath, giving the Lady Chieftains back the lead, 20-18.
Big offensive rebound there. They needed that.
Ferguson straightaway three. Can't get it to fall. Rebound underneath by Aaron, and she will bring it across the timeline. Up to Seba, head fake. Got Ferguson off her feet. Lost it on the way to the rim. Good defense by the Chargers, stripping that ball away. Under a minute left to play now. Try and get it to Sprague underneath, but good awareness by Sunderland and taking a hard spill out there on that hard concrete. Good to see her get up and be all right. Our first official timeout here comes at the 42-second mark of the second quarter. Full timeout. We'll go ahead and take that with them. Tonganoxie 20, Heritage Christian Academy 18. We'll be right back after this quick break on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
From its native roots to the bustling community it is today, Tonganoxie's past is as unique as its future. With small-town charm and big city amenities, Tonganoxie is the ideal place to grow a business and grow a family. Just 20 minutes from both Lawrence and Kansas City, Tonganoxie is perfectly positioned. Take an afternoon and come explore Tonganoxie. To learn more, go to tonganoxie.org.
The same look and location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain game day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com.
All right, back out of Coach Emerson' full minute timeout. 42 seconds left to play in this one. Lady Chieftains sitting with a 2-point lead over the Heritage Christian Academy Chargers. Here on Law Enforcement Appreciation Night at Tonganoxie High School. Again, look for Ferguson underneath and just out of reach. And it goes out of bounds. And let's see if the Lady Chieftains elect to take up the rest of the second quarter clock here, or if they'll be aggressive and try to score quick. Aaron clanking off the back iron, a good rebound by Isaac. Seba, second attempt is good. .12 points on the night for Reagan Seba. Last shot here. Ferguson putting it up on the run. Can't get it to fall. Baldock fighting for underneath, and that's going to expire the clock, and that is how the first half comes to an end. Reagan Seba's big three gives the Lady Chieftains a little bit more of a cushion. 23-18, Lady Chieftains on top of the Chargers. We'll be right back with the White Birch Properties halftime show right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, your home for Chieftain Athletics.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193. For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com. Get back in the game with Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie. As a state-of-the-art outpatient physical therapy clinic, Physical Therapy Solutions will develop a plan of care to help you move, reduce pain, restore function, and prevent disability. Physical Therapy Solutions takes great pride in delivering current, quality-driven treatments. Your physical therapist will work with you to help you understand your body so you will achieve long-term health benefits. To learn more, call Physical Therapy Solutions at 913-417-7400 or visit ptsolutionsks.com.
This halftime show is brought to you by White Birch Properties Realty Executives. At White Birch Properties, you have a team of agents ready to help you buy or sell your next home. Their team is ready to help lead you to success in the real estate game. Visit them at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or give them a call at 913-915-0451. Back here, 7-minute mark here at halftime. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. Now the boys' team's out on the court warming up here. Girls' team should be coming out of the locker rooms here in about 2 or 3 minutes or so. Lady Chieftains 23, Heritage Christian Academy Chargers 18 after the first half. Pretty straightforward, I would think. I think Tonganoxie fairly clean first half. Obviously, team fouls kind of piled up there early on, and lack of defensive rebounding giving Heritage Christian a lot of second and third chance opportunities for second buckets. Fortunately for Tonganoxie, though, they haven't been able to capitalize, and that's a big reason why they currently sit on top 23-18.
Right, and the offensive rebounds that the Lady Chieftains did get, they were able to capitalize and score some points on them. So that's probably why we got a 5-point lead.
Yeah, exactly. Getting it done down on the offensive end. Reagan Seba, she's having herself another night lead. And all scores with 12 points right now. Hattie Baldock, Emma Sunderland with 2 apiece. Cheyenne Aaron with 5, including a 3-pointer of her own. And Reagan Seba hitting a big 3-pointer right before the first half ended, Giving the Lady Chieftains a 5-point lead right now over the Chargers. Again, it's been kind of the same story that we have seen with this team all year long, kind of the poor rebounding on the defensive end, and usually going into half times, a lot of teams, they capitalize a little bit more on those, and Lady Chieftains find themselves in a deficit, so they definitely got to feel very fortunate that they currently sit with a lead, let alone a 5-point lead. So definitely going to have to clean up on that in the second half and try to cut back a little bit on the team fouls as well. Meanwhile, over on the Charger side, really only one lady standing out right now, Kaylin Ferguson. She's got started off hot and then finishing with 8 points. She leads all the Chargers in scoring. Number 24, where is she? Allie Sprague. There she is. Hitting 2 3-pointers, so she's kind of established herself as a sharpshooter out there for the moment. And then Schneck just a couple of field goals, 4 points for her. So really, on the defensive end for Lady Chieftains, just need to look out for where's 11 and where's 24 out there, and they've done a fairly good job of that so far tonight. Just need to keep it up in the second half. And folks, don't forget, after our girls game concludes here, we will have the boys game as well. Again, it's our first doubleheader we've had here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. I'm thinking, I believe it was Ottawa all the way back on
I think so, yeah.
January 7th. I think that's when that was, because we played Baldwin on the 4th, we played Ottawa on the 7th, and then that following week, both the girls game on Tuesday, we're supposed to have a doubleheader against Piper. Girls game, that game got postponed. Had the boys game that night. However, on Friday, both boys and girls games for Spring Hill, they got postponed. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and pull up my email here from the athletic director, Cody Witt here, and he did send me. We do have makeup dates for those, and I'm going to read them off to you real quick. And one of them coming up here very quick, and this is this Friday, actually. So Friday, making up the girls game versus Piper, and that'll be a girls-only game. So JV at 4:30, the freshmen will play at 6, and the varsity will play at 7:30. And then on February 15th, and I believe that's on a Tuesday, feel free to check me on that. February 15th, we'll make up the boys and girls game for Spring Hill. Normal scheduling will follow for that. So varsity girls tip off at 6, boys varsity tip off at around 7:30. So February 15th, both boys and girls against Spring Hill. This Friday, January 28th, girls only against Piper. Tip off for that one for the varsity will be 7:30, JV at 4:30, freshmen at 6. We will have the varsity coverage for that game only here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. We're going to go ahead and take our final break here. We'll be right back with second half action right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Trendy tees, fun fashions, team threads, and even candy for the kids. That's the Rustic Heifer in Tonganoxie. The Rustic Heifer is helping make Tongi a boutique lover's paradise. One-of-a-kind, handmade, locally sourced decor, clothes, and accessories. Find the right style for a night out on the town or the best fan gear for the big game. Support local, shop local. Find them on Facebook at Rustic Heifer Boutique and Custom Gifts, or stop by 616 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Come count the ways 1866 Bar and Grill is Tongi's tastiest. Incredible selection, delicious preparation, and a beautifully designed space all make 1866 one of the area's premier eateries, delivering big city taste in a small town atmosphere. Satisfying sandwiches, sizzling steaks, the best burgers anywhere, and even lovely lemonade. See the full menu on Facebook at 1866 Bar and Grill, or order now by calling 913-369-7007. Has your furnace left you out in the cold? Pipes plugged? Are you underwater with your water heater? If so, you'll be glad you called Ladd. Ladd Service Company in Tonganoxie has been your heating, cooling, and plumbing specialist since 1986. Ladd is your dealer for top quality brands like York, Aprilaire, and Wolverine Brass. Plus, they maintain and service all other brands. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-369-3509. Visit LaddServiceCo.com to see why you'll be glad you called Ladd.
Thinking about starting your next home improvement project? Make sure you call 811 before you dig. Once you call 811, wait a few days for the utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags so that you don't unintentionally dig into an underground utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt your neighborhood's utility service, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury or death. Southern Star asks you to protect your community. Dig safely. Call 811.
Sorry about that brief pause there, but we are back ready for the start of the third quarter here. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Stern. And again, thank you all so much for joining us here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Lady Chieftains currently 5-point lead, 23-18 over the Heritage Christian Academy Chargers. And the Chargers will open up with the opening possession of the third quarter. Looks like the starting five back out there for Heritage Christian. Long three here for Sprague, short, but another offensive rebound. Second chance, can't get it to fall. Another rebound here. This one from Robbins. Tipped out of bounds, Charger basketball. So already right there on the first offensive possession here in the third quarter, Lady Chieftains get up 2 offensive rebounds. And it'd be huge if the Chargers could have capitalized for points, but instead Seba coming away with the steal. And she has it up top. Coach Lim is setting up the offense. Seba driving, handing it off to Sunderland. Now it's to Aaron. She's open up top, spot up three. Can't get it to fall. Rebound underneath. Baldock again fighting for it. And this time she's going to be whistled for the foul.
Is that 3 on her?
That is 3, so.
Have to be careful.
Sierra Anna, she's going to be checking back in, and it will be for Hattie Baldock. So just 51 seconds into this third quarter, Baldock picks up her third foul, and she goes right to the bench. Probably will be a while before we see her again. And the lead still sits at 5 for Tonganoxie. So we've had a lot of good luck here within this past week of the tournament games, and even the few games before that. A lot of close games we've had here.
Yeah, they've
on
been really
Tonganoxie
good.
Sports Live. It's kind of been the theme here, especially local sports teams as well. You had the KU K-State game on Saturday. Obviously, that Chiefs and Bills game on Saturday.
Wow.
Let me tell you, and we were at that game. You and I, partner, season ticket holders, but I don't think that game was good for my health.
No.
Watching that live, that was
You didn't want to have a faulty ticker watching that thing.
some type of game. Great game, though. Obviously, Chiefs winning, playing, and hosting their 4th consecutive AFC Championship game. It's crazy to think in 2018, never hosted an AFC Championship, and now we're sitting here 4 years later, 4 straight. First team ever to do that. Just incredible. And then, of course, finishing my initial thought, the game last night. I don't know if you watched it, KU, Texas Tech. Double overtime thriller at the Fog. Jayhawks pulling out the victory on that one, 94-91. We're looking to keep the good game vibes rolling here tonight. So I take it you didn't watch that KU game last night?
I did not.
That's right. You didn't have any internet, so you couldn't.
Yeah, that's right. We were.
Old neighbor's dog dug up your internet line and chewed it up, huh?
It did.
Yes.
But we're back up and running now.
That's good. And that 3 wide off the mark there. And Sprague got the rebound, and now underneath that was Liebelt that got it. And Sage Isaacs just taking that one, saying, I'll take it. And a foul going to be called here on Ferguson, only her second. Anderson checking in for Liebelt for the Chargers. Swinging over to Sunderland. She's open, driving out to Ennis. Lost a handle of it. Now giving it to Aaron in the corner for 3 to Seba. Buries it.
Seba for 3.
Our third three-pointer of the game. And a quick whistle here as Ferguson's going to tie her shoe. Again, back to the largest lead of the night at 8 for Tonganoxie.
I think Reagan Seba is feeling it tonight.
Yeah, she is definitely feeling it, especially from three-pointer. Again, her third three-pointer of the night. 15 points in total. And she was one of tournament week last week. Didn't go quite as well as planned for the Lady Chieftains, but Reagan Seba definitely had herself a great tournament weekend, especially in that Bishop Ward game. Another three-pointer on the way. This time Cheyenne Aaron can't get it to fall.
Yeah, silly frustration foul there.
Yep. Well, now that's going to be her third, so
They're starting to mount up.
what to do here if you are Coach Loomis. He's making no initial move to the bench, so it looks like he'll keep Aaron out there. And Hattie Baldock with 3 fouls as well. We're approaching the 4-minute mark here in the third. Still have not seen her. She got checked out at the 7:51 mark early on. Underneath, poked away by Isaacs. Ferguson, little running jumper, no good, and rebounded by Seba. Underland getting it down to Isaacs, trying to go to work, kicking it back out.
Good ball movement.
Now Seba calling for it and just kind of missed time or jump there. Ennis passing it and goes over the reach of Seba, and another turnover by the Lady Chieftains. Still only 3 points total scored in this third quarter. There to Christian have yet to score a bucket here in the second half. Ferguson jumper, no good. It's typically after I say something like that, that team usually makes the jumper, so that's kind of what I was expecting there. Meanwhile, fight for the ball down in the corner, and it's going to be, looks like it'll be Charger basketball. Yeah, looks like we have a timeout on the floor. We'll go ahead and take that with them. Lady Chieftains 26, Chargers 18. 3 minutes, 12 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
Medicine of Tonganoxie, you'll find incredible care close to home. A friendly staff here for you when you need them, offering primary care for all ages from general physicals and health exams to minor procedures and x-ray services, along with an overall patient education ensuring peace of mind that you're receiving the best care possible in a convenient, accessible manner. Visit lmh.org or call 913-845-8400 to schedule an appointment and learn more about the incredible primary care providers at Family Medicine of Tonganoxie, your partner for lifelong health.
With the First State Bank and Trust mobile app, you can bank from anywhere. Check your balance while you're waiting in line here, or transfer funds while you're here. Forget to pay that bill? Pay it from here. Don't cut your visit short to go to the bank. Make your deposit from here. And remember, you're always welcome to bank right here. Did you know First State Bank and Trust has donated over $112,000 to Tonganoxie schools? Every time you swipe your Tonganoxie Chieftain debit card, we donate. For more information, visit us at firststateks.com. Member FDIC.
All right, back here at Tonganoxie High School out of the timeout, Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan, 28-16. Lady Chieftains on top of the Chargers. Three-pointer in the corner, short and rebounded by Ennis. That was McVeigh on the attempt and couldn't get it to fall. Aaron driving with space, getting out to Ennis. Now to Sunderland. Good separation, and Aaron just can't finish. Like, gets the rebound, but her foot was on the baseline. And again, that's...
Did everything right but finished.
Yeah, that was
really nice drive to the basket.
and a good setup there on the offensive call. Coach Lim is getting her open, scheming her up. Just couldn't finish down at the rack, though. Ferguson taking it back up top and trying to go in the corner, but one hand snagging it is Seba, and she's going fast up to Sunderland, and that time finishing the layup. 4 points on the night for Emma Sunderland, and Lady Chieftains now have their largest lead of the night at 10. Active zone defense here. McVeigh letting it fire again, short. Rebounded by Isaacs. Lady Chieftains can really start to pull away in this one. If held, the Chargers scoreless. Sunderland driving and fouled on the way. She'll have to go to the free throw line to earn them.
That was a good drive, being really aggressive, just taking it right to the basket.
Just kind of caught Robbins, the defender, a little kind of napping on that one. Blew right by her, couldn't quite finish. At the rim, first one knocks it down. Macy Lynch was. Macy Lynch, she'll be coming into the game. Coming in for Sunderland, the shooter, though, so she's going to have to wait momentarily after she knocks that one down. Quick 4 points, earning Emma the breather. Macy Lynn back into the game for the Lady Chieftains. 12-point lead, 30-18, 1:25 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. Good defense underneath by Aaron on Ferguson. Poked it away. And a little bit of a mismatch there, but Cheyenne Aaron holding her own. Down low underneath the Snake. And that's the first bucket of the second half for the Chargers from Libel. First basket on the night for her. Good bounce pass over to Lynn. Back up top to Siva, driving into paint. Floater off the mark. Trying to save it is Ennis, but it'll be Charger basketball. Another it's number 12, Josie Thomas, 5'2" freshman coming in. First time we have called her name out here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. So and she will come in for Reagan Seba. I believe that's probably the first time she's actually been taken out of the game. Appropriately coming within less than a minute here to go in the third quarter. So probably she'll be coming back in to start in the fourth. Schneck fighting for it underneath. Couldn't make her first attempt, but gets fouled on her second.
Isaacs for third. Shank is the line, shooting two.
Schneck at the line. Missing her first attempt. And Sunderland and Seba both very quickly coming back in for Lynn and Ennis. It's kind of like what you called her on Friday night. Reagan Seba partner, the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah, she's like the Energizer Bunny. She just keeps on going.
Got taken out of the game from maybe a total of 30 seconds.
Yeah, she doesn't spend much time.
No, she does
Out
not.
of the game.
Trying to go right to work there, but can't finish on the running layup. Charter's going to have the final shot here. Says Ferguson with it, wasting precious time here. Sunderland poking it away, and no shot will get off, and that is the end of the third quarter. One more to go here at Tonganoxie High School. Lady Chieftains on top 30-20 on the Chargers. We'll have fourth quarter action on the other side of this break here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
At Family Medicine of Tonganoxie, you'll find incredible care close to home. A friendly staff here for you when you need them, offering primary care for all ages from general physicals and health exams to minor procedures and x-ray services, along with an overall patient education ensuring peace of mind that you're receiving the best care possible in a convenient, accessible manner. Visit lmh.org or call 913-845-8400 to schedule an appointment and learn more about the incredible primary care providers at Family Medicine of Tonganoxie, your partner for lifelong health.
For more than 20 years, Kevin Gallagher with American Family Insurance has been serving area families and businesses. As members of your community, Kevin and his staff understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted neighbors and friends. With locations in Tonganoxie and Kansas City, the Kevin Gallagher Agency is building stronger partnerships. Get a quote today by calling 913-369-4444. That's 913-369-4444. Home, life, auto, farm, and more. The Kevin Gallagher Agency, American Family Insurance.
And back here, out of the timeout, ready for the start of the fourth quarter. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan, 30-20 is our score. Lady Chieftains on top of the Chargers, looking to close out this one and pick up back-to-back wins. Getting the win Saturday against Bishop Ward in the tournament, and if they can hold on and win tonight, I can maybe kind of get them back on the right path.
Oh, that's 4 on Hattie.
Oh, man. And again, right when she picked up her third, early on in the third, she got taken out, didn't play at all. The remainder gets brought right back in, and then 15 seconds in, picks up her fourth. Schneck goes 2 for 2 free throws on that trip. Coach Lemus is going to leave her out there, so. And coming away with the steal, the pass was going to Seba. Ball back to Ferguson, giving it up to Sprague. Down low inside, double team, back out to Ferguson, takes a screen and the three offline. And saved from going out of bounds or right to the grasp of Reagan Seba. Slinging it down the court to Sunderland, open pass to Aaron, buries the three. Second three-pointer on the night for Cheyenne Aaron, back to an 11-point lead. Aaron going with the steal there, but good job. Emma Sunderland having her back there, causing the jump ball, and possession arrow in favor of Tonganoxie, so they will get the basketball. Lost away near side here, Cheyenne Aaron. Going back to Sage Isaac, now around the horn to Seba, drive it in, taking the defense with her. Sunderland, good penetration, a good finish off the backboard.
Nice drive.
8 points now on the night for Emma Sunderland. Approaching 6 minutes to go here in the fourth. Ball batted around. Lady Chieftains come away with it. Sunderland have a contested free throw and draws the foul, and she will earn them at the free throw line.
Shake, her second. Sunderland at the line, shooting 2 to be returned.
And Sunderland will be shooting free throws. Timeout. Heritage Christian Academy as they trail the Lady Chieftains 35-22, 5:59 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Forward-thinking fashions and fashionable formals. That's Jeannie's Formals Fashions and Boutique in downtown Tonganoxie. Jeannie's is Tongi's dress shop with the perfect style for your upcoming formal event, including tuxes. Jeannie's also has a huge selection of Chiefs and Chieftain gear, kids apparels and toys, graphic tees, sublimated tumblers, and more. Stylish apparel in sizes from juniors to 3X. Stop by and see the girls at Jeannie's to get the latest fashions first. 520 East 4th Street in downtown Tongi, or on Facebook at Jeannie's Formals.
All right, so if you were following along with the tournament action last week, you might have known that Friday wasn't only the Tongi girls team, but it was all 8 of the girls teams that day. They planned a coordinated pink out game for that, and what they did is that, and if you want to read the story, you can go to Tonganoxie Mirror. Sean Lindenberg posted this really great story about pink out night, Friday night at the invitational basketball tournament. There was a 50-50 raffle going on that whole entire week, and for the girls, all proceeds went to the Susan G. Komen Foundation to help the fight against breast cancer. And in the story, it cites that it didn't list a specific name, but one of the current girls on this Tonganoxie Chieftain squad lost her mother at a young age to breast cancer, and she brought the idea to Coach Loomis. Coach Loomis then took it up to the hires up here at Tonganoxie. They all thought it was a great idea. They got in touch with the other 7 schools going to be part of the tournament, and they helped put their proceeds to it. And the winner of that 50-50 raffle, all the proceeds, they went to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. So really kind of a cool effort there, all the schools helping get some money together and donating the money in the name of that Lady Chieftain player and her family. Again,
That's
no
awesome.
name was listed in the article. I think, respect the privacy, obviously. As a journalist, I do. As a journalist at KU, I definitely understand that. But yeah, just a great gesture, very class, and something I read on Saturday, which unfortunately was after our last game we covered for the Lady Chieftains, so I wanted to be sure to pass that along to the viewers that may be listening tonight that weren't aware of that.
Well, and the whole community has always been big on charity and and helping those in need with Team Tongi and
Yep, exactly.
so many good things they do throughout the year.
Yeah, and that's what makes this Tonganoxie community so special. If a family is really in need or just need help, everyone kind of leans on each other. Everybody helps, pitches in any way they possibly can. Like you talked about Team Tongi, they do a really great job with that as well. Team Tongi been a longtime sponsor here at Tonganoxie Sports Live. Again, we appreciate all the work that they do and everybody else, all the volunteers, everybody else within the community and everything they do to give back to the Tonganoxie community as well. Now back here live on the court. Lady Chieftains sitting 12-point lead, 4:55 left to go, and a whistle and a foul underneath.
Fouls on Shane for a second.
Fouls on Shane. It's actually her third, not the second. Each team with 14 fouls right now. Their PA announcer corrects it. Inbound to Isaacs, now giving it back to Aaron. She's driving open in the paint and is fouled on the way. And she will be going to the line for 2 free throws.
She just got that shot up so she could get 2 free throws. Good job on her part.
Cheyenne Aaron knocking down her first free throw. Not able to connect on her second, though, so have to settle with the 1 point. Chargers looking to answer here. Anderson wants it down underneath, trying to post up on Isaacs. Over to Sprague, now getting it down to Anderson, guarded by Sunderland. Ball works its way back to Sprague, back down underneath, tipped around, and Hattie Baldock comes up with it. Anderson hit the deck hard, but gets back
Really
up.
did.
Inside to Baldock, pivoting. Ball finds its way to Seba. Jab step
Nice
and
try.
finishing on the runner. And Reagan Seba continues to have a career night here. 39-24, Lady Chieftains over the Chargers. 3:57 left to go in the fourth. We'll be right back in 30 seconds here on Tongi Sports Live.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Back out of the quick timeout, ready to resume action here. 15-point lead for the Lady Chieftains as they look to close out their second straight victory.
Three-second violation.
Yep. And folks, don't forget, stick around after this game concludes. We're gonna go back to the beginning soon. Pitch will probably take about 10 minutes away, and then we will be back again with the White Birch Properties, or the SS Body Shop pregame show, I say, excuse me. And we will get you ready for the boys matchup. We'll also have a little bit of post-game analysis on this one as well, only for about a minute or two after the conclusion of this one. Coaches haven't really been coming up for the interviews as of late, so I'm just assuming they're.
That's on Hattie. She's fouled out.
Nope.
No. Okay.
On Hattie.
Isaac through fourth. Shank at the line, shooting 2.
Well, both kind of post position players for Coach Loomis, each with 4 fouls, but again, you got a 15-point lead, about 3 minutes left to play in the fourth. You leave them out there, and if they foul out, then they foul out. Schnick at the line going 0 for 2. Good box out and rebound by Hattie Baldock. Seba now driving and attacking. Again, can't finish, but trying to get her own rebound, batted around, and it works its way out to Cheyenne Aaron. And Anna Schnick just coming away with the steal there, poking that one. Ball down, and Hattie diving right on the court for it, and Coach Loomis wisely calling a quick 30-second timeout. Tonganoxie will remain possession of the basketball. Back in 30 here on Tongi Sports Live.
Everything old is new again at New Again Outdoor Furniture Restoration in Tonganoxie. Keep your furniture for generations to come with a call to New Again. They specialize in restrapping, mesh sling replacement, welding, and powder coating of all outdoor furniture. New Again has an incredible eye for detail and a passion for environmentally friendly and cost-effective furniture repair. To learn more, go to newagainpatiofurniture.com. Call 913-764-1999 or see more of their projects on Facebook. New Again Inc. in Tonganoxie.
2:37 left to go here, excuse me, in the fourth quarter. 39-24, Tonganoxie on top of Heritage Christian Academy. Schnick, tight defense there, poking away. Gonna get called for the reach in, but also given shoved right down to the ground by Sunderland. So
yeah, you could pick your foul on
yeah,
that one.
pretty fair to say. Of course, we set up here on the visiting side like every game with the Heritage Christian fans wanted a foul on Sunderland called instead, but
I could have made a case.
Yeah, could have made a case. Bad pass there. A little bit of a mental error from Sage Isaacs. A little frustration now coming out of Coach Loomis. Lady Chieftains able to hold on to the possession here, approaching 2 minutes left to go. Sunderland, or Seba, shaking her defender, count the basket.
Seba with the bucket.
And she can make this free throw. She will have 20 points on the night.
Come on, Reagan.
Yeah.
Anderson into the game for Heritage Christian.
I think that might have been Schnick down underneath and
Yeah,
appears to be
her
pretty shaken up.
I think that was her 5th foul, wasn't it? 32s.
Yeah, well, that was her 5th foul. There's 20, 420. Very poetic right there.
She's had a night.
She has had a night. Lady Chieftains sitting lead now up to 18. Looking for Ferguson underneath, just saving that one from going out of bounds. Jumper put up there and no good. And players getting tangled up there momentarily. We're going to tag that foul on him with Sunderland, only her second.
So she's going to be shooting 3 or 2.
I think it was just a 2-pointer, so it should be 2. Yep. Official putting up 2 fingers, so only 2 free throws. Zacko knocking down her first. And knocks down her second. First 2 points on the night for her. And Sage Isaac, she was waiting for Seba to come around and give her the ball and just shuffled her feet right before. So a travel call. Anderson underneath, losing her footing, but getting it right to Ferguson before the travel call. And just losing a handle on that one. Goes out of bounds and down the tunnel.
I don't know why they don't shut that door. That happens every game we cover.
Well, if you go down that hallway, obviously you might remember, it takes you to the cafeteria and stuff, but there's a door, the first door on the left, that is where, as you can see, I'm walking in now, it's where the cheer team and the Chieftains Stars, that's kind of like where their locker room is. So.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I've always wondered that too, because they really only go in there for either before the game, after the game, or at halftime of each game, and they could just close it, but
You'd think, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe it's for safety too. They don't want them running into that.
Yeah, that's true.
Door.
And when you also got, you can see they got the padded wall, and then there's that brick wall. So I mean, who knows? Anyways, new gym is coming here though.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see that.
We got where you and I finally got into the new portion of the school this past weekend, where the new hospitality room is. Got to see part of that and was talking with Mark Farrar, the head principal here. He says they're expecting this time next year to be playing their basketball games in the new gym. So
yeah, I know.
Pretty
awesome.
Pretty exciting. I mean, they really.
Yeah, we got to see some of the work they've already done, and man, I'm telling you what, it is really nice.
No, it is absolutely gorgeous. Still going to have a full kind of tour schedule for us. Got to walk around, see the new cafeteria area, kind of where the front office is, a little bit kind of the lounge area where you can go. They even got like a Keurig or an espresso machine.
Yeah,
you go and you can make coffee.
Well, they call it. I think they called it the coffee room. So
yeah,
that's where the hospitality suite was set up. And shout out to those folks. They were really good to us and fed us well.
Yep. Fed us and all the other tournament workers as well.
All the tournament workers. And
I'll tell you what, this past Saturday game, they made some great pulled pork.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, some
really
pulled pork, some great mac and cheese. It was so good. One night had great Italian, lasagna, spaghetti.
Yeah, it's great.
They took very good care of us.
Yep. Expect nothing less from the Tongi community.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if anything is run by either the DeMoranvilles or the Beaches.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
Yep.
It's going to be awesome. They've been doing so much here in the community for as long as I can remember. Obviously, the Beaches, I'm going back to from when I was in second grade, so that was before 2010 even. And the DeMoranvilles, I remember I went to school with Emma DeMoranville for a year, so I've known her and her family pretty well too. That's another great group of people. Very fortunate to have them here in our community.
Yep.
Looks like Tonganoxie is going to be on their way to back-to-back victories, take them back to 4-7 on the year, see if they can kind of take this momentum with them moving forward and see if they can string together a couple more wins. Because before you know it, we're starting here in late January, and close to about another month, we're going to start talking about playoffs and everything. With the current setup, everybody gets at least one playoff game, so we'll see how that goes. So that is the end of that. Lady Chieftains 44, Heritage Christian Academy 28. Tonganoxie taking game 1 of our doubleheader between the Chieftains and Chargers. And back-to-back wins now for Coach Loomis and his squad. Reagan Siva, obviously the star for Tonganoxie tonight, ending with an even 20 points for number 20. So
it's amazing.
Just another great outing for her. Also, getting it done on the defensive end as well. But I mean, it's no secret. Coach Loomis will even say it. She's kind of she's the straw that kind of stirs this drink.
Yep, she's the motor.
Yep.
It's a shame we don't have statistics, because I know she had quite a few rebounds too. She may have had a double-double.
Yeah, she very well might have. I really wish they did do that for every game. I think that'd be awesome. But who knows? Maybe when we get the new gym, maybe we'll get something for that. I have no idea. I know there is a way where you can put a program into the Daktronic scoreboards that we have, and it can do all the stats for you too. It's great technology, man. It's so
wonderful
advanced
when it works.
Yeah, it's wonderful when it works, and it's terrible when your dog chews through your internet wiring, right?
Yeah, you can't do anything. Everything runs on the internet nowadays.
Very great. Well, we can all look back and laugh on it now. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and wrap up our coverage here of Lady Chieftains basketball. Again, Siba finishing with 20 points. Right behind her, Emma Sunderland with 8, and Cheyenne Aaron with 9. Hattie Bollock with 2. And that kind of does the scoring for Tonganoxie as they come out victorious 44-28, dominant fashion over to Heritage Christian Academy Chargers. We're going to go ahead and step away momentarily. As you can now see as I pull it up, you got the clock on your screen. Just a little under 14 minutes left to go. We're going to be back at about the 5-minute mark, so pretty close to about 9 minutes. And we will be back with the SNS Body pregame show for our boys game. Should be a good one against the Chieftains and the Chargers. We will see you all in a little bit back here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. welcome back to Tonganoxie Sports Live, and welcome back to the S&S Body pregame show. Since 1972, S&S Body Shop has been the place to go to in Tonganoxie for auto body and repair work. Get your ride back in the game and learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193. Again, girls taking the opening contest tonight against the Chargers 44-28. Now the boys looking to complete the sweep tonight with a win. And let's talk about this Tongi team. Obviously, it's been a weird season so far. They started off 4-0 in the year. They lost their last 2 games before going into Christmas break, and since starting 4-0, they're 3-5
Right.
since then, including the loss this past Saturday to Metro Academy, again, in another nail-biter. 52-51 was the final score of that. I mean,
in the Tongi team, which would be Andrew Wilson, had a look right at the buzzer. He felt like he was fouled, looked like maybe he was, but the Zebras swallowed their whistles, so
yeah, it did. I mean, yeah, it was
came away a little bit short.
I mean, it was the perfect play, the inbounds play. Yeah. Got it to Wilson right in the paint. He drove right to the basket, and he was just kind of met by the rim. And again, I mean, there was contact, obviously, but the refs that whole entire game.
Yeah, they let him play.
Yeah, and I think that's pretty refreshing. So, I mean, a loss is a loss, but again, 3-5 since starting 4-0 on the year. I mean, is there something wrong? Is there something broken with this team? I mean, what has happened?
I don't think there's anything broken. I think inconsistent would be what I would say more than anything else. Some of the key players have been inconsistent. There's been a few that's money, night in and night out, which is Andrew Wilson, but some of the other support players, they're either hot or cold.
Yeah, and I think that's a pretty fair point. Again, it's Andrew Wilson. He's really been the one and the only kind of solid constant throughout this entire year. But then you got the other players. You got Zane Novotny. You got Kyler Keatsman this year, Mikey Conroy, those guys, Caleb Clark down underneath, and especially some guys coming off the bench. Holthouse, Braden Gibson on the team at one point, not on the team anymore. So now that role has kind of seemed to shift to Alex Crowley, who even started the last couple of games last week when Caleb Clark was unavailable. So, yeah, I think a lot of the guys not named Wilson, wearing number 13 out there, definitely they got to step up a little bit. They got to take a little bit of the load off of his shoulders.
Yeah, and what we've seen, partner, is Zane Novotny, when he's on, it doesn't matter where he's at on the floor.
Yeah.
He's deadly.
Deadly. I know, it's so unfortunate. Like he can't ever go either 3 for 5 from night. It's either 5 for 5 or 1 for 5, you know.
Right.
It's unfortunate, but yeah, he definitely, once he gets into that zone and he gets his rhythm going, he can shoot the lights out of any single gym.
Yeah, and it's like any three-point shooter. They like to see that first one go in the basket.
And we saw it at the tail end of that game on Saturday as well. We'll continue to talk more about it. Kick it back down to John Tolson for National Anthem and our starting lineups.
Christian Academy, the Kansas State High School Activities Association, and Tonganoxie High School encourage you to make good sportsmanship a priority at all times. Winning is for a day, sportsmanship is for a lifetime. We invite you to remain seated at halftime of tonight's game for a performance from our Chieftains Stars dance team. At this time, I ask that you please stand, remove your hats, and help us honor America and those who serve it in the playing of our national anthem. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. From Heritage Christian, number 1, 6-foot junior, Owen Evans. For Tonganoxie, number 12, 6'2" senior, Tyler Keachman. For Heritage Christian, number 2, 6'1" junior, Blake Heckman. For Tonganoxie, number 13, 6'2" senior, Andrew Wilson. For Heritage Christian, number 11, 6'2" junior, Ashton Ratcliffe. For Tonganoxie, number 14, 6'4" junior, Caleb Clark. For Heritage Christian, number 12, 5'7" freshman, Baruch Dietz. For Tonganoxie, number 22, 5'8" senior, Mikey Conroy. For Heritage Christian, number 21, 6'3" junior, Reed Creaky. And for Tonganoxie, number 23, 6' senior, Zane Devante. As coaches for this evening's game, for Heritage Christian, Evan Burns, and for Tonganoxie, Phil Jones. Officials for this evening's game are Isaac Gardner, Monty McGinnis, and Kevin Richardson.
Again, no starting lineups tonight brought to you by the Tonganoxie Public Library. At the Public Library, they offer a wide variety of services for the citizens of Tonganoxie. Stop by and visit them, 1217 East 4th Street, or give them a call at 913-845-3281, or of course you can go to their website, tonganoxielibrary.org. Original starting five back out there for Tonganoxie of Keatsman, Wilson, Clark, Conroy, and Novotny, and for the Chargers, Evan, Heckman, Ratzliff, Dietz, and Creaky. Give the Chargers credit on what they've been challenging me with the last names tonight, the boys and the girls.
Yeah.
It's not like there hasn't been one that's been too complicated, but it's just some that they can have more than one pronunciation. You just got to figure out which one is the right one.
Yeah.
With that being said, we're underway here. Were you wanting to say something after the national anthem?
I was just wanting to say that we hear a lot of renditions of the national anthem, and I want to say that the Tonganoxie band does as good a job as on that rendition as anyone I've ever heard.
Yeah, pretty hard to argue against that. Again, Charles Van Middlesworth, he's been the head guy here, leading the band for, I don't know, a long, long time. Van Middlesworth family, that's again another one that's been in the Tong community for so long. We'll have to give you guys a shot maybe when the band is performing at halftime or in between a quarter. Got to show them some love up there in the corner of the Crow's Nest. Meanwhile, Ratzliff got the scoring started down on the other end for the Chargers. They draw first blood. Chieftains looking to answer here on this possession. Devante had it poked away from him, but it finds its way to Conroy in the corner. Too strong and rebounded by Caleb Clark. Out to Novotny, and again, like we said, likes to see the first one go down. Unfortunately, that one not able to fall. Conroy making a great effort trying to save it, but right into the hands of Christian Academy, and Dietz for three. No good, and rebound by Novotny. And Caleb Clark back in the starting lineup tonight. Missed the past two games against Wamego and Saturday against Metro Academy. Tonganoxie definitely missing him down underneath, also for the depth as well. Oh, Alex Crowley, I think he did.
You did a fine job filling in for him, though.
He did a great job holding his own against some tough varsity competition. And long-range three there, no good for Evans. And Coach Jones also back tonight as well. 2-game absence, being sick with COVID. Good to see that he is all healthy and back on the sideline for the Chieftains. Meanwhile, Novotny sees that one falls down.
There you go. Good start.
And Tonganoxie reclaims the lead, and you can see Novotny's confidence starting to get going out there on the court. This is back out to Evans. Dribbling out, taking the screen, giving it back to Ratzliff, and here near side to Heckman, down inside. Another three on the way for Dietz, and again, no good, corralled by Kyler Keatsman. the star of the whole show, Andrew Wilson. He's been outstanding this whole entire year. He told Coach Jones coming into this season, obviously starting last year actually, he started off as kind of the sixth guy off the bench, and then he quickly took over the starting role as a junior, held on to it through that entire season. And that last year Tonganoxie squad obviously stacked, filled with so much talent, and a bunch of history made with that team. But he came, coming into this season, when I was talking with Coach Jones, he really said that Wilson was driven and was challenging himself to become a first-team all-league player in the Frontier League, and also maybe get some all-statewide mentions as well. And I would find it pretty hard to fathom that he wouldn't be at least second-team all-Frontier League, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so too. And he's always been money from the free throw line.
Yep.
In fact, he won the free throw shooting contest here at the tournament. He hit 29 free throws in 60 seconds.
He did.
Missing only once.
Yeah, winning the free throws contest for all the boys on that whole side of the brackets.
Yep.
And so he won it out of all of them on Saturday. Keatsman with the block on the other end, and a quick foul here as Conroy got fouled, and now we're going to give it to Ratzliff, his team's first. And our time, I wish we had kind of official stats taken throughout the year so we could tell exactly what Andrew Wilson's free throw percentage is. Definitely, I'd probably say somewhere in the mid-80s.
I would say at least that, if not 90.
Yeah, mid-80s to low 90s for sure. I think that's a good window there. Another foul here. They give it to Heckman, his first. Wilson getting it back in to Novotny, guarded tightly by Dietz. Driving in, shaking him off. Step back three-pointer. Look out now.
He's feeling it.
John Tolson, Novotny from downtown, he says, over the PA system. Trying to answer here is Heckman, and too long, and rebounded by Conroy. Almost had it poked away from behind, and going for Wilson, and a rare miscue there, and a turnover. And they're trying to put a little fancy on that one. That's Ratzliff. He was looking to get it off to Creaky. No look, kind of behind the head, and wasn't ready for it, and the Chargers give it right back to the Chieftains. Doggy trying to get through the pressure, not able to do it. Pass deflected, and going up for the layup, blocked by Wilson initially. And I think Clark was confused. No whistle was called, so brief stoppage there, and the Chieftains quickly recover down at the other end as Keatsman lays it up 4-2. I'm not sure if Clark, if he thought the whistle was blown or if he thought maybe a foul.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but that kind of made everyone else on the court kind of stop and be like, hey, did we miss something? So kind of gave Tonganoxie the opportunity, fast break, easy 2 points. And Wilson losing the handle of it again.
It looked like that was poked out from behind.
Evan Anderson coming in for Heritage Christian. 6'6" junior. Going to be guarding, working down there against Caleb Clark. Heritage Christian coming in again, a team not to be taken lightly, an 8-3 record overall on the year, so definitely an up year in their program compared to previous years. I know last time these two teams met last year, I think Tonganoxie ended up winning, but it was like by 25 or maybe even 30. I strictly remember that night because that was my very first broadcast I ever did by myself on my own, without John, without BJ, anybody. So I remember that night very, very distinctly. And Keatsman getting another bucket down underneath, 4 points on the night for him.
He went up strong with that. That was nice.
And Wilson and Keatsman getting it done early on here for Tonganoxie. 6 points for Wilson, 4 for Keatsman. That's left driving, and
nice little spin move, just couldn't finish.
to Keatsman again, working inside, giving it back to Conroy and back up top to Wilson, and they'll reset the offense. Wilson's got Heckman on him, getting the screen from Keatsman into the corner to Conroy, back to Novotny. Gizzy feeling it. Can't quite get that one to fall. Can't blame him for pulling the trigger on it, though. Student section is trying to become a factor. Good pass.
Yeah, good finish.
Evans to Ratzliff. All 6 points for the Chargers to Ratzliff. Under a minute to go here. This first quarter has blown by fast. Out to Conroy, open three. Can't get it to go. Wilson hits the deck. Chargers trying to hustle while they have numbers. Not able to make anything out of it. 30 seconds left. Dietz. Good feed to Anderson. Too high off the glass. Kind of collided into his own teammate down there. Maybe disrupting the shot. And it looks like the Chieftains are going to hold for the final shot. Wilson. Screen from Clark. Pats off. That's lift guarded him, but he going to get called with the foul. It's going to be his second, 13th foul on the Chargers. Creaky back in, and he will bring out Ratzliff.
Referee's letting them play. There's been only 3 fouls called the whole half.
5 seconds out. Wilson pulling the trigger from 3, short off the front iron. And full court shot not going to fall. Hit the volleyball railings up on the ceiling, and that is how the first quarter ends. We'll be right back with second quarter action right here after the break on Tonganoxie Sports Live, your home for Chieftain Athletics.
For more than 15 years, Lynch Real Estate has been a leader in the KC Metro.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch with Lynch Real Estate, inviting you to come let us prove to you why Lynch Real Estate is a name you can always trust.
Dan and his team have built a reputation for unparalleled customer service and satisfaction by building lasting relationships. Learn more about Lynch Real Estate at lynchresidential.com or give them a call at 913-369-3000.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a high-end seller, I'm here to make it happen.
The same look and location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain Game Day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com.
Back here to start second quarter, Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. The first quarter going by super fast. Not even taking a little over 10 minutes. Felt quicker than that, but Tonganoxie sitting on top 10-6. And a very fast and furious game so far. Straightaway three-pointer, and I didn't hear him call bank, so I'm just going to say it doesn't count.
Well, the bank is open.
The bank is open. That was Evans, straightaway 3. Back to a 1-point lead for Tonganoxie. Novotny almost losing the handle of it, but Crowley able to recover as he checks into the game for the first time. Good find to Clark, but blocked from behind. And that looked... Referee's going to say Tonganoxie basketball, and I think they might have gotten away with one there. Nevertheless, down inside to Wilson. Traffic, but he says, so what? First points on the night for Andrew Wilson. 4 for Keatsman and 6 for Novotny. Deeds driving, again to Heckman, back up top. Swing around to Evans, he lets it fly again and can't connect. Crowley with the rebound. And fighting for the rebound and getting tangled up there as Evans was diving for the ball. Novotny falling over him, he appears to be all right. First foul of the night for Owen Evans. Heritage Christian coming out playing very tight, very aggressive defense. Also in for Tonganoxie, looks like number 4, Talon Langford. And trying to go down underneath, and the ball's taken away, and here comes the Chargers back the other way with it, and caught the defense napping as Creaky lays it up for the easy 2. Wilson driving right through the defense, and a blocking foul, so count the bucket for Andrew Wilson. Chance to finish off the 3-point play at the line.
Basket was good by Wilson. Fouls on Creaky, his first.
Creaky making the layup on the offensive end and then getting charged with the blocking foul on the defensive end. As Clark and Novotny will get checked out. Keatsman and Conroy back in for Tonganoxie. Wilson finishing off the 3-point play. Quick 5 points picked up for him here in the second. Top says Heckman. Swing around back to Owen Evans. Evans directing traffic, feeling the double team, gets it down inside to Anderson. Almost had it stripped away from him by Langford, but able to hang on strong to it and finish it for 2. And a travel call here. Huntley quickly checking back in for Tonganoxie. Alex Crowley coming out of the game. And Novotny just taking that one away. Pass was going to Heckman, and Novotny just reaching his hands down, intercepting it, and taking it back for the easy 2 points. 8 points on the night for Zane. Anderson working down low, can't finish over Keatsman.
Yeah, getting from being over the back.
Yep.
Good block out there by the Chieftains.
Yep, especially down by Keatsman, and when you got they got Keatsman height listed here, 6'2". They got listed on the program for Kyler Keatsman, and for Evan Anderson, they got him at 6'6". So when you're giving up 4 inches, that's the best thing you can do. Be sure to get a box out, and if they want to try to reach over you, obviously you get the foul called. So great job by Kyler Keatsman on the box out. Wilson getting the screen, fake the give to Keatsman into the corner for Novotny. Thought about it, shaking his defender up to Keatsman. That's going to be another travel. I don't think Keatsman thought he was that wide open. He kind of looked. He was like, what do I do? I don't know. Now here come the Chargers. Back the other way with it. They've been threatening. They've been back within 1 a couple times in the second quarter, down back by 4. Cutting the lead down to half.
Yeah, good give and go.
As Creaky finishes the layup, and back to a 2-point lead for Tonganoxie. Wilson saving that one from going at the scorer's table. Conroy Collins setting up the offense up top, and he's going to hand it near side here to Novotny. Trying to dribble around, kick it out to Wilson. He'll pull the trigger from 3, can't get it to fall. And it looked like last touch by Keatsman out of bounds. At least from here, that's what it looked like. Officials are going to talk about it. There was a lot of bodies in the area. And it's Charger basketball. Alex Crowley coming back in for Andrew Wilson. He'll get a quick breather. Don't imagine he'll be on the bench very long here. 4:20 left to go in the second. Tonganoxie 2-point lead, 17-15 over the Heritage Christian Academy Chargers. Heckman now driving in on Crowley and tried to get a pass. Looked like Langford might have got a fingertip on it, but Creaky able to grab it and lay it up. Easy points. And a tied up ball game and a turnover. Crowley's pass just a little bit out of the reach of Zane Novotny. Couldn't save it from going out of bounds. And Caleb Clark comes back in, bringing out Talon Langford. Underneath, Creaky again. Crowley hitting the deck, no whistle called. Straightaway three, yes. And that's Heckman. First bucket on the night for him, and the Charger fan behind us are getting into it. Got a tight game here in Tonganoxie. Chargers take the lead, 20-17 over the Chieftains. 3:36 left to go here in the second.
It's a new land acquisition.
Oh, well, you know that big oak tree that got struck by lightning?
Negative.
The barn with the funny cow mural?
Negative.
One-eyed scarecrow?
Negative.
Giant water tower? You're not from here, are you?
I've never seen him.
Robots don't know you. We do.
Hey, how's your dad doing?
For over 80 years, we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
Thinking about starting your next home improvement project? Make sure you call 811 before you dig. Once you call 811, wait a few days for the utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags so that you don't unintentionally dig into an underground utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt your neighborhood's utility service, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury or death. Southern Star asks you to protect your community. Dig safely. Call 811.
Gibberish. And he's back here in the second. Heritage Christian going on a nice little run here, and they take a 3-point lead over Tonganoxie. And again, more great defense. Deflected pass again. Clark able to recover it. Can really kind of feel the momentum shift here early in this one. Again, like I told you, see, now the dancers are coming out of their locker room. That's why the door's open. Anyways. If you weren't with us for the first broadcast, that reference made no sense, but now the Chargers, another steal and another layup. Heckman finishing off that time. 5 points in the contest for him, and Andrew Wilson will be checking back in at the next dead ball. Novotny kicking it down to the corner to Conroy, back to Novotny. Chieftains need to score a basket here, put it in to this nice Charger run before this game gets too far away from him. Novotny getting near that baseline. Felt like he was pushed, but no whistle. Intercepted by Crowley on the pass. And you're looking for Dietz. Careful behind, young man. Novotny driving. Spin move underneath, but can't finish under the basket. Contested by Anderson. Now you can start to see the frustration on his face and through his body language. Blocked underneath. Clark on Anderson, but he collects. Novotny trying to go for the steal. Couldn't get it off of Evans. And the Chargers will reset the offense. Evans dribbling around at the free throw line, giving it back to Heckman. Up top, back out to Evans, shaking his defender. Long range three again for Heckman. Gets it to fall from straight away. 8 points now for Blake Heckman. And an 8-point lead for Heritage Christian. Clark getting the foul on that drive to the basket. He'll be going to the line. They'll tag Anderson with it. That's his second. And that's the 7th team foul on the Chargers. So 2 free throws here automatically since it was a shooting foul, but anything outside of shooting fouls from now on, Tonganoxie will have 1-and-1 free throws for the remaining 1:14 of the second. And Wilson coming back in for Mikey Conroy. Clark not making his first attempt, but able to make it right on the second. Good lot of Ratzliff. Yeah, a little too close to that baseline. He did step on it, so a turnover for the Chargers. Tonganoxie will be getting the ball back. This is almost obviously when in this level of high school play, you see a lot of the teams you'll play at least once, maybe even twice on the schedule every single year. So the matchups still kind of stay the same. However, the matchup between these two teams is drastically different from last year's. Very exciting matchup here. Heckman letting it fly. Can't answer the Zane Novotny three. Up the court to Wilson, a little bit out of his reach. Now looking to finish inside and blocked. Wilson wanted a whistle, but he didn't get it. And Creaky getting away with the block there. Chieftains still down 4 points, 25-21, approaching 20 seconds left to go before halftime. Down low, Ratzliff working on Clark. A little fadeaway jumper short, collected by Novotny. He's wanting to push the pace up a little bit. Showing off the handles, zinging it over to Wilson. He'll hold on to it for the final shot. Driving, taking the defense with him. Can't finish underneath, blocked from behind. And
well, that looked clean.
Yeah, I hope they don't call it on. I hope they call this foul on the floor.
Fouls on Ratzlaff. His third.
A foul on Ratzlaff. Now we're going to have a technical foul here on the head coach of Heritage Christian. Again, very frustrated with the foul call there, and they did give it on Ratzliff, so that's going to be his third. And how the officials are going to talk about it, but regardless, we got free throws coming up here, so it'll be two. So it should be two free throws for the technical foul, and then the 1-and-1 free throws. Or no, I guess it was a shooting foul, so it'll be two free throws. So at least 3 guaranteed free throws should be coming here for Andrew Wilson. They're going to do the technical free throws first.
Well, he's the one you want at the line.
Yeah. And of course, nothing but net on his first attempt. Again, and that was head coach Evan Burns for Heritage Christian Academy. It's hard to say that. Yeah, I can see why he's frustrated because that really looked like that block on Wilson. That looked all ball, very clean. And maybe you can call a foul on the floor, maybe, but it appears they called it on Ratzliff anyways for the shooting foul. So I could definitely understand the frustration of Burns, but he's got to be careful from here on out. So one more technical foul for him, and he will be kicked out of the game. And, man, this is – Wilson is just going to keep knocking down his free throws as long as they keep letting him shoot.
You can get this game tied up without any time going off the clock.
Well, now that you said that.
Oh, that jinxed him.
I don't understand why everybody had to wait on the other side of half court for that.
Yeah,
I thought that was only for the technical fouls.
Well, for the technical, though, Tongi gets the ball anyway, so there's not going to be a rebound.
There's Wilson only able to bring it back within one, and again, shooting underneath. Doesn't get the whistle. Good foul by good stand-up defense by Creaky, and that is how the first half comes to an end. Chargers 25, Chieftains 24. Very exciting first half action. We'll give our analysis of it on the other side of this break right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Chiropractic Center in Tonganoxie is ready to get you back to being the active, energetic person you want to be. Midwest Chiropractic offers a friendly and caring environment with the most comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Dr. Robert Shook and Dr. Daniel Haug at Midwest Chiropractic Center care about your health, and their approach to care proves it. To schedule your appointment, call 913-369-0022 or visit them at mwchiropractic.com. The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission understands that the benefits of recreation are endless. Participating in community recreation is not only fun, but also healthy and educational. The Tonganoxie Rec Commission encourages all ages and abilities to participate in recreational activities. That's why they're continually working to develop programs for all the residents of Tonganoxie. To see the latest sports and program offerings and to get signed up, visit them at tongirec.org or call 913-845-3502.
Wizard of Paws, now at their newly renovated location in downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming, doggy daycare, dog obedience, and socialization classes. At Wizard of Paws, your pet will get a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. And their new facility offers amenities and space that is doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or visit their new location at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawspet.com.
State purpose of visit.
Well, our tractor's gonna kick the bucket this year.
Searching internet for new bucket.
I don't need a bucket.
Provide bucket color preference. Red, yellow, taupe, magenta. Oh, wait. They are out of magenta.
Robots don't know you. We do.
I can do a quote on a new one.
With us, getting the right coverage starts with a conversation. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs.
Everything old is new again at New Again Outdoor Furniture Restoration in Tonganoxie. Keep your furniture for generations to come with a call to New Again. They specialize in restrapping, mesh sling replacement, welding, and powder coating of all outdoor furniture. New Again has an incredible eye for detail and a passion for environmentally friendly and cost-effective furniture repair. To learn more, go to newagainpatiofurniture.com. Call 913-764-1999 or see more of their projects on Facebook. New Again Inc. in Tonganoxie.
Every time I say that, I always say, when I get home, I'm going to be sure to change that graphic because it's not football season anymore. And then I never end up doing it. I saw it happen to John at the Wamego game as well. Nevertheless, this is still the White Birch Property Realty Executives halftime show. White Birch Properties, you have a team of agents ready to help you buy or sell your next house, and their team is ready to help lead you to success in the real estate game. Visit them at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-915-0451. Just missed the halftime performance by the Chieftains Stars, now showing up a little love for the Tonganoxie High School Pep Band. Again, we mentioned them earlier on, led by Charles Vance Middlesworth. And part of their field show this year is Take Me to Mars, a lot of Bruno Mars. As you can tell, it's Uptown Funk. Yes,
oh, yeah.
I've heard all the jokes about it, so I know when that song came out, that was like the longest 6 months of my life, I swear. But anyways, great show that they do here, always showing up every home basketball game up in that corner in the Crow's Nest. I hope they kind of have a spot for them in the new gym, kind of similar to that.
Yeah,
that's
that'd be awesome.
That's always been very unique. That corner up there, you can even see they put their senior banners up there and everything. So, yeah, that's, again, always great work by the band. That's a lot of dedication, too, being in the high school.
Yeah, it really is.
A lot of work put into it, especially during football season with the field shows and everything at halftime, and then take time at least. We have a lot of home games coming up, so at least two nights every school week showing up, taking time out of their Tuesday and Friday nights, come play for us. But
Tongie's awesome.
Yeah, I got to tell you, it sucked during the tournament is that when, on that Saturday, they didn't have the band show up and you had to listen to the music through the system here.
Yeah.
It's just not the same. It doesn't.
It's not.
It doesn't have that high school basketball night feeling. So definitely glad and appreciate having them back, especially after COVID last year as well. Didn't have them very often. But anyways, let's get into our halftime analysis of this game. It's a 1-point game right now, 24-25. Heritage Christian Academy on top of Tonganoxie. A very back-and-forth contest earlier on. Heritage Christian kind of pulled away there at the end, and then a shooting foul and then a technical called on Coach Evans of the Chargers. Sent Andrew Wilson to the line. 4 free throws, could have tied the game up. Instead, of course, when we praised him, he said he could tie it up with this next one, and then he left it short. So go figure. So, yeah, we sit at a 1-point lead. Going through the point totals right now, Kyler Keatsman, 4 points. Andrew Wilson, a little bit of a slow start, 0 points to the first quarter. Only had 8 in the second. Caleb Clark only with 1 on this 1 free throw. And then Zane Novotny leading the Tonganoxie scores with 11. 9 of the 11 from three-point range. So 3 3-pointers early on for him. Flipping over to the other side, number 1, Evans for the Chargers with 3. Heckman with 8. Saw him hit a pair of fairly deep 3-pointers from straight ahead. Ratzliff with 6, along with Creaky with 6, and Anderson, the 6'6 player, with 2. So that's how the 25-24 score comes up. What's something that Tonga needs to do better in the second half?
I think Coach Jones is going to be after him on the defensive side, because the Chieftains gave up a lot of easy looks at the basket. So I think they're going to hopefully make some adjustments there and get that fixed.
Yeah, definitely. Excuse me. Yeah, definitely. Tonga defense doesn't really allow a lot of penetration very often. Heritage Christian, they've done a very great job getting a lot of players, skewing them open, but also when they haven't been able to get inside, they've been hitting their shot from 3-point range too. So they're taking exactly what Tonganoxie's giving them, and they've been making them pay for the better portion of this game, and that's why they sit with a 1-point lead. But we should have an exciting conclusion. Again, kind of like I said, this game last year, I remember both the boys and the girls game. Tonganoxie walked into Heritage Christian High School, and they whipped both of these teams. And we saw the girls game pretty close for a while. Tonganoxie pulling away at the end. But, I mean, this game, though, is obviously Tonganoxie lost a lot of senior talent last year. But, I mean, still, this is just kind of the turnaround and the different matchups for
that's the thing about high school basketball or high school sports is those seniors graduate.
Yeah, so definitely it's like two new whole teams pretty much out there squaring off against one there.
We got a good one tonight, though.
Yeah, then hopefully you'll be going down to the wire, and hopefully the Chieftains can pull off. They're in desperate need of a win right now, and again, getting pretty close within about the next month or so. We're going to be talking about playoffs, and this Tongi team, they have the potential to potentially make a run, but they're going to have to step up their play a little bit before then. A little under a minute and a half left to go until third quarter action. We're going to take our final break here in the Whitebirds Properties halftime show. We'll be right back with the second half right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
For more than 50 years, Dr. Richard Dean has been the name Tonganoxie trusts to keep you seeing your best. At Tonganoxie Eye Care, Dr. Dean and Dr. Caitlin Volk know that healthy vision is about more than just seeing 20/20. Whether you're just turning 5 or closer to 65, the doctors at Tonganoxie Eye Care will help you make sure that your vision is clear for the classroom, in the office, on the field, or just relaxing with friends. Tonganoxie Eye Care has a wide range of frames in the showroom, and you can even get prescription sunglasses in your favorite styles. Call 913-845-2030 to book your appointment. Tonganoxie Eye Care, the clear choice for your vision health.
From its native roots to the bustling community it is today, Tonganoxie's past is as unique as its future. With small-town charm and big city amenities, Tonganoxie is the ideal place to grow a business and grow a family. Just 20 minutes from both Lawrence and Kansas City, Tonganoxie is perfectly positioned. Take an afternoon and come explore Tonganoxie. To learn more, go to tonganoxie.org.
All right, back here for the start of the second half. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan, 25-24. Chargers on top of the Chieftains. Should be an exciting one going down to the wire here. We're going to see what halftime adjustments Coach Jones and company have made in the locker room. Same for the Chargers as well.
Looks like the Chargers are going to pick up their defense that they had in the first half.
Yep.
Picking up man-to-man all over the court.
Trying to get Novotny open on the screen. He is momentarily. Takes up the three-pointer. Trying to get back to Clark. Almost hit the backboard. If that would have gone in, that just would have been SC top 10 maybe. Who knows? We got a foul underneath. They're going to give it to Evans. That's his second. First team foul at the half for Heritage Christian Academy. Inbound to Wilson, taking the screen from Clark. Going to drive. Can't quite finish with the left hand, but good rebound by Clark. Back to Wilson now. Bounce pass to Keatsman, and he's fouled. And that's Anderson. That's going to be his third. So interesting decision here for Coach Burns. Anderson picking up his third foul here in the about 27 seconds in the opening seconds here of the third quarter, but it looks like he's going to leave him in there. Meanwhile, Kyler Keatsman at the line shooting two, knocks down his first pair. And knocks down his second. 6 points now on the night for Kyler Keatsman. That gives Tonganoxie back the 26-25 lead. Top to Heckman, picked up by Conroy, taking the screen. Now picks up his dribble, giving it to Evans. Oh, jumper gets it to rattle in.
Nice soft touch on that shot.
Chieftains just getting it across. Novotny firing away from three and burying it. Fourth three-pointer on the night for Zane Novotny.
Yeah, it's good to see him heating up.
Yeah, it just makes that Chieftain offense that much more unstoppable when he is absolutely on fire. And now he comes away with the steal. Coming in on Anderson and finishing through the contact and a little bit of a stare down there. Jogging right by the official. I think the official might have tapped him on the hip saying, hey, young man, got my eye on you for that. Now Dietz driving in, almost getting that one to fall. Anderson had it poked away. And they're going to give that foul to Wilson, only his first. I think Tongi, the whole first half, I think they only had one team foul.
Yeah.
And Wilson just picked up his first. And again, if you followed along during the tournament, the first two games of the tournament, Andrew Wilson, he fouled out in the opening games against Bonner and Wamego. And I think even in that last game against Metro Academy, I think he had 4 fouls.
Yeah, he did. He was
pretty close. So doing a better job tonight, just now picking up his first. At about the 6.5 mark to go in the third. Conroy is open if they can just get it to him. Now he's calling for it in the corner. He's going to get it, shoot the three, and just a little bit too strong there. Dietz, good feed, but too far underneath the rim. And that is number 3, Johnny Cook. Couldn't quite finish. Wilson can't finish. And Keatsman just had it taken away from him.
He's been having some difficulty with finishing at the rim tonight. That's unusual.
Good job by Caleb Clark tipping that one. Pass was going to Creaky. Now Tonganoxie looking to start pulling away in this one, back with a 4-point lead. Conroy getting by his defender with the screen, giving it to Novotny. He'll fire and drain it.
Good to see him heating up. His confidence is really growing right now.
He has now doubled his first half total. 22 points now on the game.
Wow.
Impressive. Dietz going right by, can't finish, but nobody putting the body on Creaky, and he lays it up for the 2. You could tell he wanted to pull it. A little bit tight defense there. Novotny from the corner. He's feeling it.
He's on fire.
Fourth three-pointer of the quarter. Just now at the 4:20 mark. We play 8-minute quarters here, folks. Not able to answer. Wilson's calling for it, and he's going to lob it up. And tipped away, and Conroy wisely just letting that one roll out of bounds, and Tongi will inbound. Ratzlaff coming back in for the Chargers. And Tonganoxie is going to take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and take that with him. Zane Novotny starting to feel on fire. 37-29. He gives the Chieftains back the lead. 4:08 left to go in the third quarter.
Midwest Chiropractic.
For more than 15 years, Lynch Real Estate has been a leader in the KC Metro.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch with Lynch Real Estate, inviting you to come let us prove to you why Lynch Real Estate is a name you can always trust.
Dan and his team have built a reputation for unparalleled customer service and satisfaction by building lasting relationships. Learn more about Lynch Real Estate at lynchresidential.com or give them a call at 913-369-3000.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a high-end seller, I'm here to make it happen.
All right, back quickly out of the timeout here. Tonganoxie inbounds. It gives it up top to Andrew Wilson. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan tonight, bringing you the coverage of tonight's basketball doubleheader between the Chargers and the Chieftains. And Novotny trying to save it, and he does just that. Good hustle. Now out to Conroy. Big three here. Oh, baby. Look out now. The Chieftains have exploded here in the third. A 12-0 run to start the third. All from three-point range, too. And a foul underneath. Can give that to Caleb Clarkis first. Shooting foul, so Ratzlaff at the line. Shooting two for the Chargers, and now we'll put it in to the 12-0 run. Like just in a blink of an eye. It was
That's what those
really
three-pointers
crazy.
will do when they're falling.
Ratzlaff going 2 for 2 on that strip. Back to a and what looked like another turnover. Oh, just not able to hit it there. Evans gets that one to fall. 8 points on the night for Owen Evans, and another turnover for Tonganoxie. It's only down to a 6-point lead now, and a travel call. And Heckman just got a little too caught up there, didn't know what to do with it. And you can see Wilson gesturing to his teammates, calm down, let's calm down a little bit. And he's going to get checked right out of the game, kind of shaking his head. I don't feel like he didn't want to come out right now, but Alex Curley will come in for him. We'll see how long Coach Jones keeps Andrew on the bench. Conroy, a little hesitation,
Nice drive.
driving right by his defender, easy two. Back to Heckman in the corner, and up top to Dietz, over far side to Evans. Dietz, separation, takes a three, and buries it. Zane Novotny get a little bit to taste his own medicine there. Back to a 5-point lead now for Tonganoxie. Conroy wisely not dragging that pivot foot, came pretty close.
And the gamer runs the second half.
Yeah. Curley dribbling around and had it poked away, and that's going to be another whistle and a foul on Heckman. That'll be his second. It's a third team foul of the half for the Chargers. Tonganoxie also with 3 team fouls as well. Crowley looking for help, and he gets it in to Novotny. Dietz right in his hip pocket. He shoves him off. Oh, this is huge. Oh, this place would have exploded if Novotny could have knocked that one down, dropping his defender down to the ground. And no-look
pass.
feed underneath the Creaky.
That's what they were giving up in the first half.
And Creaky has now eclipsed double digits on the night.
We're back to a 3-point game and a defensive foul here on Creaky, and that'll be his second. And Andrew Wilson will come back in for Tonganoxie. Mikey Conroy head to the bench. Yeah, this has been a very exciting one. I hope we can conclude it within 4 quarters. I got some homework to do tonight because,
Yeah.
that college student life, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Good give and go to Clark, able to finish. Now this is kind of turning into the Chiefs-Bills game. No defense, all offense. Still can't believe we won that game. Anyways.
Instant classic.
Yep. Some calling it possibly the greatest of all time. Dietz.
For 3.
Got the lead back down to 2. Under a minute left to play in the third. Chargers hanging tough here with the Chieftains. Clark dribbling down. Wilson got his defender down. Had it poked away momentarily, but able to get it out to Novotny. Looking for help into the corner for 3. Can't get it to fall for Andrew Wilson. Dietz again. A little too strong there. And now under 30 seconds left to go here. See if Tonganoxie, see if they'll hold on to it for the final shot. Wilson guarded by Heckman, getting a screen from Clark. Now they switch, Ratliff guarding him, and he drives and able to finish with the left hand. 10 points now for Wilson. Keatsman knocking that one out of bounds. 1.5 seconds remaining on the scoreboard. Isaiah Holthouse checking in for Tonganoxie. Caleb Clark heading to the bench. And Coach Evans and Heritage Christian taking a full timeout here. We'll go ahead and take that with them. We'll have the final 2.5 of the third quarter on the other side of this break right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193.
Wizard of Paws, now at their newly renovated location in downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming, doggy daycare, dog obedience, and socialization classes. At Wizard of Paws, your pet will get a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. And their new facility offers amenities and space that is doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or visit their new location at 406 East 4th Street.
All right, back here ready for the final shot. Not the third. Good if it goes for Andrew Wilson. And offline of the backboard as he got the steal. And we will head to the fourth quarter, right back into the commercial break. Chieftains 46, Chargers 42. We're going down to the final seconds of the fourth quarter here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Forward-thinking fashions and fashionable formals. That's Jeannie's Formals Fashions and Boutique in downtown Tonganoxie. Jeannie's is Tongi's dress shop with the perfect style for your upcoming formal event, including tuxes. Jeannie's also has a huge selection of Chiefs and Chieftain gear, kids apparels and toys, graphic tees, sublimated tumblers, and more. Stylish apparel in sizes from juniors to 3X. Stop by and see the girls at Jeannie's to get the latest fashions first. 520 East 4th Street in downtown Tongi, or on Facebook at Jeannie's Formals.
The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission understands that the benefits of recreation are endless. Participating in community recreation is not only fun, but also healthy and educational. The Tonganoxie Rec Commission encourages all ages and abilities to participate in recreational activities. That's why they're continually working to develop programs for all the residents of Tonganoxie. To see the latest sports and program offerings and to get signed up, visit them at Tongi.
All right, back here ready for the start of the fourth quarter. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. We have a tight and exciting game here between the Chargers and the Chieftains, and Tonganoxie coming away with the steal on the first possession of the fourth. Tonganoxie, we're down 28-29. Start the third. They opened up on a 12-0 run. Thought they were going to start pulling away, and then the Chargers said, well, not so fast. And they went on a little run of their own, and it's been no more than, I think, a 4-point lead for either team since. Lobbing it inside, Ratliff on Holthouse, and he finishes over Conroy. 10 points now on the night for him. Early still in there with Holthouse. Now he gives it to Wilson, and a reach-in foul on Ratliff. And that's going to be, if I'm correct, that's his fourth.
Third. No, it's fourth.
His fourth. And he will come out of the game. Evan Anderson will check in for him. And Caleb Clark will check in. Isaiah Holthouse coming out. Crowley also getting a break as well. Getting it in to Wilson. Wilson giving it right back to him. Dietz right in Novotny's hip pocket, playing very, very tight defense, trying not to let him get loose. Now Conroy dribbling around, giving it back up to Wilson. Guarded by Heckman. Now dribbling through, kick it out to the wing to Novotny.
Yes.
Money.
Yeah, we talked about somebody needing to step up to help out Andrew Wilson, and you can see Zane Novotny has done that and more tonight.
Yeah, 14 points so far here in the second half. 4 3-pointers.
Now another steal.
And guess who?
Oh, he missed it.
Oh, no. Here on the Conroy, my bad on that, buddy. Second foul on Conroy, 4th team foul for Tonganoxie. I think that pass from Conroy was just a little too high, so Mike had to leave his feet to collect it, and his footing was a little off and a little too far underneath the rim, just wasn't able to finish underneath. Good defense here by Keatsman, but still able to get it off, and underneath now to Anderson into the corner for Dietz. Can't get that 3-pointer to fall. Back up to a 5-point lead for Tonganoxie under 6 minutes to go here. Clark giving it to Wilson. Out in the corner to Conroy, a head fake. Back to Wilson. Inside to Keatsman. Good ball movement here. And Tonganoxie resetting the offense. Out to the gunslinger. This time for 2.
Zane came to play tonight.
Yeah, 27 so far.
Oh, wow.
Long range three.
Oh.
Oh, my.
That was downtown.
And showing up the student section on his way, Evans holding up the 3-point sign, trying to silence this crowd. And just when you think Tonganoxie is starting to pull away, the Chargers come right back in. And a quick whistle and a foul on Dietz. His first 16 foul for the Chargers. Next one will put Tonganoxie in the bonus. Wilson with it, driving in, defense collapse, giving it up top to the wing. Down to Conroy, knocks down the 3. Looks like Keatsman might have dragged that pivot foot, but no call, and it leads to the big Conroy 3 in the corner. Chargers looking to stay into this one. And
silly foul there by Andrew.
Just trying to do a little bit too much there. Coach Jones going to call for another timeout. 4:27 left to go in the fourth quarter. Tonganoxie trying to pull away here. 54-47, they have the lead over the Chargers.
Fouls on Wilson.
We make plans to hand down the farm.
Yes, human bodies have expiration dates.
We'll be passing the torch to our son eventually.
Torch. Fire. Activate biohazard procedure.
Only a human who knows you can create a plan that's right for you. That's why for 80 years we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Chris Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders.
For more than 20 years, Kevin Gallagher with American Family Insurance has been serving area families and businesses. As members of your community, Kevin and his staff understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted neighbors and friends. With locations in Tonganoxie and Kansas City, the Kevin Gallagher Agency is building stronger partnerships. Get a quote today by calling 913-369-4444. That's 913-369-4444. Home, life, auto, farm, and more. The Kevin Gallagher Agency, American Family Insurance.
Back here in the fourth quarter. Heritage Christian with the ball. Dietz inbounds it to Evans, and Evans is the one with it right now, getting it down underneath. Ratliff trying to work in on Clark. Puts the shot up and is fouled on the way up. That'll be the second foul on Caleb Clark.
Fouls on Clark, his second. Ratzlaff at the line, shooting 2.
Ashton Ratliff, the 6'2 junior, will be at the line shooting 2 free throws here. That's the front end of that one and gets it to fall. But not able to get a second, and good box out by Clark, able to secure that rebound. And Conroy, just a little mental error there on the travel. He knew it. Exactly 4 minutes left to go. A halfway point here of the fourth quarter. Tonganoxie 54, Heritage Christian Academy 48. Both teams each with 16 fouls, so the next foul from either team will put the other in the bonus. Ratliff, good work underneath. That kind of contorting his body, able to lay that one in and finish it. 13 points on the night for that young man. Back to a 4-point game. Conroy for 3. Yes.
Conroy for 3.
Third three-pointer of the night for Mikey Conroy. He just loves those three-pointers down there in the corner. Ratliff again, trying to go to work. Fadeaway jump shot, no good. Underneath the creaky, good rebound. Three-pointer on the way. Heckman can't get it to fall. Conroy with the rebound near the baseline. Wisely giving it off to Wilson. Now under 3 minutes left to go here. Wilson again, kick out to Novotny. He's been on fire, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, man. Is that 30 for him?
Yeah, exactly 30, you're right. Yeah, he's officially taking up all the space in my little score category here, so I got to erase it. I'll just put 30, and we'll keep adding on from there. And Heckman able to answer the 3 on the other. I feel like threes have just been falling all night long. It's been pouring in this gym. And back to a 7-point lead for Tonganoxie, 60-53. They lead the Heritage Christian Academy Chargers. Back here in 30 seconds on Donkey Sports Live.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
All right, back to the timeout. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. Heritage Christian Academy not going away quite yet in this one. Tonganoxie now sitting at 60 points. They have a 7-point lead over the Chargers, and there have been many, many times, especially here in the second half, that it's felt that Tonganoxie maybe start pulling away, get the lead up to double digits, and never look back. But the Chargers, give them credit, they've been going blow for blow with Tonganoxie so far, and literally a blow to the face there, inadvertently on Evans. And just an elbow right to the face on Evans. And Coach Burns going to bring him out again. Not happy with the officiating call, wanting a foul, but not given one. Wilson checking in on him down in the corner. They work it out. And Evans actually going to stay in the ballgame. Looks like the elbow caught him right in the right eye area. Dietz quickly driving to the basket, dancing around the rim and falls. Felt like that was up there for an eternity almost. That's just a frustration foul there from Evans trying to steal the ball from behind. So that him picking up his third foul, and that's the 17th foul. So Andrew Wilson will be shooting 1-to-1 free throws here as Tonganoxie is now in the bonus.
He's the one you want at the line, so let's not jinx him.
We all know what he's capable of. We'll just say that.
He missed it.
Doggone. And now a foul here on Tonganoxie. I think they're going to give it to Keatsman.
That's a 1-on-1. Yeah, when you have a small lead, you don't want to let the other team score with the clock stopped.
They gave that to Wilson?
Yep, that's his third.
Man. It looked like Keatsman was the one that was in the area, but guess not. Evans letting it fly from three. And he says, that elbow didn't bother me. I don't know what you're talking about. His aim's still on target. And we're back to a one-possession game here. Wilson looking to get out of trouble, finds Clark. Yeah, we have just been spoiled with great games in about the past week or so here on all of our broadcasts. And another reach-in foul from behind on Heckman. Third foul from him. And Wilson back to the free throw line.
Chieftains hit their free throws, they'll be all right. Yes. Clutch free throw there.
Yep. Kind of showing a little bit of emotion there after missing his first attempt last time. To kind of getting a hell yeah out there. And Reynolds home his second.
Timeout, Tongi.
Now 12 points on the night for Andrew, and Coach Jones taking the quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back in that time. 1:18 left to go in the fourth quarter. 62-58, Chieftains over the Chargers.
Tees, fun fashions, team threads, and even candy for the kids. That's the Rustic Heifer in Tonganoxie. The Rustic Heifer is helping make Tongi a boutique lover's paradise. One of a kind, handmade, locally sourced decor, clothes, and accessories. Find the right style for a night out on the town or the best band gear for the big game. Support local, shop local. Find them on Facebook at Rustic Heifer Boutique and Custom Gifts, or stop by 616 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie.
Back here ready for the exciting conclusion that I think we're all kind of expecting to have here in the fourth quarter. If 51st, about 31 minutes of this game has been any indication. And a whistle and a foul call underneath, and if that's on Wilson, it's going to be his fourth.
I think it was on Clark, maybe.
Fouls on Clark, his third.
Yep, so his third. Clark, 8th-team foul, so Ratliff now at the line, 1-1. Knocks down his first. It's really going to come down to which team can make their free throws in the clutch times like this. More than likely going to be walking out victorious. And hitting the front iron, but getting the graceful bounce in. And back to a 2-point game. 15 points on the night for Ratliff. Clark with it back out to Conroy. Officially under a minute to go here in the fourth quarter. A foul here on Beats. And good time just to remind everybody back at home of the Easy Relic number. If there's a big highlight ending to this game, sure, text THS to 816-406-0051 if you want that highlight sent right to your phone. Again, text THS to 816-406-0051. I want to have that already queued up just in case here about the final 40 seconds and counting of the fourth quarter. Novotny not able to hit the free throws. Big three here from Evans. Can't get it to go. And over the back on Ratliff. He went over the back on Clark, no doubt about it, and that's it for him. He's done. And the fifth foul of the game for Ratliff. A huge loss here for the Chargers. Evan Anderson coming back in for him. And Clark being sent to the free throw line.
Clark at the line shooting 2.
Can make it a two-possession game here if he knocks down both of them. And he does it with his first. Chieftains now, that was the 10th team foul on the Chargers, so double bonus now, so automatically 2 free throws no matter what for Tonganoxie, but short on a second attempt, so we stay 63-60. Deeds coming up fast the other end. Almost dragged that pivot foot. And coaches on the Chargers bench wisely calling a timeout there. Full timeout. We'll be right back in a minute right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Come count the ways 1866 Bar and Grill is Tongie's tastiest. Incredible selection, delicious preparation, and a beautifully designed space all make 1866 one of the area's premier eateries, delivering big city taste in a small town atmosphere. Satisfying sandwiches, sizzling steaks, the best burgers anywhere, and even lovely lemonade. See the full menu on Facebook at 1866 Bar and Grill, or order now by calling 913-369-7007. Get back in the game with Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie. As a state-of-the-art outpatient physical therapy clinic, Physical Therapy Solutions will develop a plan of care to help you move, reduce pain, restore function, and prevent disability. Physical Therapy Solutions takes great pride in delivering current, quality-driven treatments. Your physical therapist will work with you to help you understand your body so you will achieve long-term health benefits. To learn more, call Physical Therapy Solutions at 913-417-7400 or visit ptsolutionsks.com.
Back out of the timeout, final 25 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Tonganoxie 3-point lead over the Chargers. Would be a huge stop here if they can get it. Now 15 seconds. Evans picks up his dribble, looking for help, gives it to Heckman, and another timeout called by Coach Burns. And he's going to take his time to talk this over with the team. Another full timeout. 12 seconds left to go in the fourth. We'll have the conclusion on the other side of this break here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
For more than 15 years, Lynch Real Estate has been a leader in the KC Metro.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch with Lynch Real Estate, inviting you to come let us prove to you why Lynch Real Estate is a name you can always trust.
Dan and his team have built a reputation for unparalleled customer service and satisfaction by building lasting relationships. Learn more about Lynch Real Estate at lynchresidential.com or give them a call at 913-369-3000.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a high-end seller, I'm here to make it happen.
Thinking about starting your next home improvement project? Make sure you call 811 before you dig. Once you call 811, wait a few days for the utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags so that you don't unintentionally dig into an underground utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt your neighborhood's utility service, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury or death. Southern Star asks you to protect your community. Dig safely. Call 811.
All right, back here, Tonganoxie High School. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan, and we are ready for the conclusion of this one. It's going to be Heckman with the three. Can't get it to fall, but he gets his rebound, puts it back up. Short. But a shooting foul underneath, and Dietz will be shooting 2 free throws. Foul's going to be on Novotny. Only his first. But with only
the Chieftains need to be careful here, because if he makes the first, he'll probably miss the second on purpose.
You've got to make the first one, though, however.
Yeah.
Big free throw here. And that pretty much.
Last time out.
That comes pretty close to sealing the game for Tongi. We're going to have another timeout, only 30-second timeout. We've done enough commercials here. We're going to go ahead and stay here. We've given all of our sponsors some love. I'll give our main sponsors a little bit more love, though. This presentation of Tongi basketball has been presented by Kansas Insurance. At Kansas Insurance, you'll find personalized coverage designed for you. As an agency, they believe in taking time to issue personal care and attention to each individual client to see how they can help you protect what matters most. Call 913-369-6600. And thank you to Kansas Insurance, been our presenting sponsor now for Tonganoxie Sports Live from the very first game on. So could not do what we do here without them. So yeah, no more timeouts either for Heritage Christian. So this is it right here. Looking to get a high bounce. They do just that, trying to tip it out for a last second 3-pointer, and it's not gonna matter. And that is how this one ends. Tonganoxie 63, Heritage Christian Academy 60. Again, another exciting game going down literally to the final buzzer, the final seconds. Just kind of like how we thought it was going to be all throughout the game. These teams, they battled, and Tongi would go on a run, and then Heritage Christian would go on a run, Tongi back on a run, and then from about halfway to the third on, after the 12-0 run by Tongi to open the second half, just back and forth, stayed very, very close with each other. Tongi, I think, our largest lead from them was probably 7.
10.
Or was it? They get back up 10. So, 10. And then Heritage Christian brought it back down, and they fall short just by 3. So, just what an exciting game. That was awesome. That was great.
And hats off to Zane Novotny tonight. Man, did he step up with 30 points.
Yeah, 30 points on that.
He's player of the game tonight.
Yeah, I'm right to our final point totals. Kyler Keatsman with 12. What's that?
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. Of course, the Heritage Christian fans giving their thanks to us. And always nice, feeling a little appreciated. Always nice. Finishing here, where was that? Andrew Wilson finishing with 12. Caleb Clark with 4. 11 points for Conroy, and then, of course, the big 3-0, 30 points for Zane Novotny. Yeah. I had how many three-pointers he had? I had to erase them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow. 24 of his 30 were from downtown. Holy cow.
Yeah, that's
a night.
That's a hell of a night. Yeah. That's exactly what that is. I guarantee you, you pull up the Mirror tomorrow morning, I'm sure the headline is going to read Novotny leads Chieftains a 63-60 win after going off for 30 points. That's just an incredible performance by him. I'm sure that's got to be close to a career high. I know he had another big game against Metro Academy the first time they met, but I don't think he got to 30. I think it
was 27, wasn't it?
It was something. It was 24 or 27, and 27 is sticking. So I think 27. So he outdid it by 3 more tonight. Yeah, career high, and he misses one of those threes or 2 of them. We're either going to overtime or the Chieftains lose right now.
No question.
Again, kind of like we had talked about earlier on, somebody has to step up. They got to give Andrew Wilson a break. Somebody's got to help him out here. And Wilson finishing with 12 points. Again, nothing to look down upon.
Not a bad game, but still.
When you scored 12 points in a night and he had a bunch of rebounds too, so probably close to a double-double, and that's looked at as like a down night for you. That really shows how great of a player you are as well. But Zane Novotny stepping up huge tonight for Tonganoxie. And we talked about it. When he's hot, and when he's cold. It took him a little bit to kind of get going, but then finally, once they started falling, especially at the start of that third quarter. I mean, I think he hit maybe 3 or 4 in a row, maybe.
Yeah, he was just on fire.
Insane, yeah. And it wasn't just making these. I mean, it was nothing but net, Steph Curry.
Yeah,
it was just.
He was money tonight.
Yep, incredible shooting performance. So Tonganoxie, let me pull up their schedule here and we confirm a couple things. Again, final score: Tonganoxie 63, Heritage Christian Academy 60. Chieftains do a great job responding after losing a heartbreaker on Saturday to Metro Academy, and they also had an overtime win against Wamego last Thursday. So these past few games for Tongi have really kind of emotionally kind of tested them.
Cardiac
really
kids.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So very well battle tested right now. That's the girl. Let me pull up the boys.
That'll only help them later on in tournament play.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, these games are going to go a long way in helping this team. So overall record gets moved up to 8-5 on the year after the win tonight. And let's see, next time we will see this team, they are off on Friday, so we won't see them again until next week. We'll be back live here on Tonganoxie Sports Live Friday. Again, it'll be a girls-only game. It's the makeup game for the game against Piper. Again, the first time around, we had the boys' game against Piper. The girls' game got postponed due to COVID problems at Piper, so that's the date for the makeup game. This Friday, the 28th, tip-off at 7:30. We'll probably be live on the air. Hopefully they stay pretty true to the 7:30 tip-off. Like the tournament, they say, it starts at 7:30, and we get here and start setting up, and it's already the fourth quarter. We start 20 minutes early, but anyways, easiest way, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and you always get notified whenever we go live on there. Your best way to never miss a broadcast. Next time we are live, I got it right here. Why is my phone being stupid here? Tuesday, February 1st, so next Tuesday, 6 p.m. here against Shawnee Heights. That should be another great game.
It should be a good one.
Shawnee Heights and Tongi facing off a couple times last year, both terrific games, and should be another great one next week. So that's our next doubleheader. But again, girls game this Friday, tip-off at 7:30, Lady Chieftains against the Piper Pirates. We'll have that game here on Tongi Sports Live, and then we'll be back with our doubleheader next Tuesday against the Shawnee Heights Thunderbirds. We're going to go and wrap up our coverage here tonight. On behalf of everybody at the Harris Media Services in here at Tonganoxie High School, our athletic director, Cody Witt, head principal, Mark Farrar, alongside my broadcast partner, Dennis Drennan. I'm Dylan Funk saying thank you all for joining us tonight. Have a great rest of your evening. Stay safe, and we will see you all on Friday.
You've been watching Tonganoxie High School Athletics on your new home for the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by watching, and be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your home for the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live.